Cips clips. Remember, citizens, subscribe, hit the bell. 1995 will keep you out of hell. And a double cips clips, just for good measure.
A plan! And I'm angry! I'm not a slave! I've broken the conditioning! It doesn't work on me! I'm primitive, I'm real, I know the enemy, and if we can have this spirit of normal humanity spread, it's over for the globalist! Break the conditioning now! Excuse me.
This is not the Infowars Nightly News, where the answer to 1984 is not $19.95 plus shipping and handling, but the answer is to try and understand the double barrel bullcrap, the double speak, and the Orwellian wonderland we now find ourselves in. So sit back and relax as I take you through a real alternative look at the news and so-called alternative media alike. Enjoy.
Cips clips. Alrighty, bib tubes. Another one of Cips clips. Excuse me while I finish my fart machine. But welcome. Let's see if I can remember this. To the original. The OG. I forget the spiel I put at the beginning. In the evening, cunty spice. That's a very fond memory. But in the evening, Soph, how you doing? But the original alternative look at the so-called alternative media. Skeptical with the spectacles, even though they're sunglasses, about the so-called skeptics and watching the motherfucking watch the so-called Watchmen, because somebody's got to do it. Something like that. But aye, the real OG baby. What can I say? But in the evening, one and all. Alright, McVicker. Stop sending me photographs of people that look who share my lovely haircut, you prick. It's not my fault I look like Taxi Driver. On a good day. Having a bad day, but on a good day, but on a bad day, because it's Taxi Driver. If you get me. But in the evening, mate, how you doing? Oh, yeah. So, the world is doing the hokey cokey with World War III. Oh, hokey cokey cokey. I only recently learned that the hokey cokey is sectarian. I know, man. All my life I've done the hokey cokey cokey. And not once have I ever wanted to beat up a Catholic. Maybe a few times I've wanted to beat up a few Catholics, but not because of the hokey cokey cokey. But I learned something new today. Excuse me. But the hokey cokey cokey is sectarian and has been banned. Which is fucking hilarious. But when you dive into it, it does make sense. They're taking the piss out of Catholics doing their mass. Oh, hokey cokey cokey! And out left, right, yeah, give us your money. You put the collection plate out, you put the collection plate in. Shag the little boys and you shake it all about. You do the hokey cokey. I think that's the words, I think that's the shit they don't want you singing. But the hokey cokey is sectarian apparently, so news to me. But sectarian hokey cokeys aside, that's the hokey cokeys what's happening in Russia, innit? Or Ukraine. It's absolutely fascinating to watch, right? In this modern day era, if you're awake or woke, anyway, if you're sceptical with the spectacles about the so-called skeptics and you watch this shit, it's fucking fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. I mean, you've got Russia, right? So what Russia's done is they've fucking put hundreds of troops right up on the border. They're doing like war-ready drills and like semantics in it. It's war drills. What is a drill if it's not to get ready for fucking war? What's an army doing there if they're not ready to fucking go to fucking war? Right? So it's semantics, I get that, but what they're saying, what's getting projected in the West is war-ready troops, battalions, and then what I heard today, what I heard today coming through the West is that what Putin is doing, what the Russians are doing, and they always do, is they move all their shit up to the places of strategic value next to the border, move all the hardware, infrastructure, so on and so forth, and then they pull out the troops but keep all the hardware there. So the troops just need to go back in and boom, they've got battle ready stations and all that jazz. That's what I'm hearing from the West. I'm not saying that's what's happening. I'm saying that's what I'm hearing from the West. Weighing in at 360 pounds, coming straight out of London and Washington, it's the West. I'm pretty sure that's their kind of call. That's what I hear them saying about the West. And then Russia is up on the border, but Putin played a blinder. Like initially, like RT were like, we can't win. We're not going to attack. So when we don't attack, the West is going to say that them claiming that we were going to attack put us off attacking, so they win if we do or don't attack. But as was evident today with Russia saying that they were withdrawing troops after the drills from the border, Russia have been putting troops away from their base on the border. Now you can argue the ins and the outs, the rights and the wrongs, the so on and so forth. But the truth always lies in the middle. Okay, oh man, fucking cities went 4-0 up. I've got a line on, sorry, auntie. Right, come on, PSG and Man U. That's who I need to win. So it's crazy days watching this. You're watching RT saying X, Y, and Z. You're watching the BBC saying X, Y, and Z. Truth lies somewhere in the middle. It's hard to decipher it, isn't it? Like your average fucking idiot like myself. Watching all this piss, it's hard to decipher because it's all bullshit for all the 10 million angles. You know, back in the day, I would fell for the RT trick of greasing your shaft with truther lubricant. But my God, it's about 2 years since I've religiously watched the news, right? I've dived into it quite recently, and what I've noticed is the language of see 5, 8, 10 years ago, the language that you got on in your conspiracy sphere of media. False flag! The more will come to me. Oh, that's Man City's. Is that they're 4th or 5th? Yeah, it's well done, Man City. About time you got your finger out. It's always good seeing a team in green with hoops getting fucking slaughtered. I don't know why. It's just something primal in me that love to see the green and white hoops getting slaughtered on the football field. Fuck knows why. I don't know where I get it from. But it's, as I will go back to, it's fascinating watching this information war play out. Now, 5 years ago, let's say, I'm guesstimating here, right, because the pandemic is at 4-0 to Man City. Sorry, squirrel. 5 years ago, you used to get Press TV on the Council TV, Freeview. That gets scrapped because of their anti-Zionist shit and stuff, man. They were saying a lot of... They were flying too close to the edge. And they had no leverage. They had no leverage. The BBC and Western media outlets influenced by the Western intelligence apparatus can broadcast into Iran, no problem at all. They don't have the shit locked down like we do over here with skyboxes and fucking encryption and all that shit. Sky exports its encryption shit all over the world because it's ahead of the game when it comes to that. Otherwise, you can just grab the satellite signals out the sky and use it without paying for it. But don't tell anybody that. So, Iran had no leverage, so Press TV get shut down and kicked out. RT, on the other hand, it gets shot down and laughed at, rightly so, by the way, because it's a pathetic. It's funny as fuck, man. It's like a tarted up YouTube channel. It's what RT's like, man. It's fucking hilarious, man. Rapping, like, RT America's even the funniest ones. They bring on, like, pure ball bag rappers to rap the news to you because you can't understand the news unless there's some fucking idiot rapping it to you. So RT's allowed to exist because Russia has leverage, right? In the sense that they have the technology, scope, field, the ability to shut down Western media inside Russia. The Western media doesn't want that. So they let Russia Today kind of exist, although they need to work within the parameters that they do within the spheres in which they exist. For example, over here in the UK, is it Ofcom or whatever? Pretty sure it's Ofcom. And I recently heard RT getting the arsehole over in Deutschland off of their regulators or whatever for some bullcrap, I don't know. But it's because they're flying close to the line. They're as bad as the BBC. And I know because RT sometimes says something that maybe somebody that's got a rebel in them, like myself, might agree with. You might like drop your guard and jump on board and go, RT, you're telling the truth, man. And you don't understand, they're just tickling your balls to get you on side. And they may well agree with you or tell you the truth to get you on side. Oh shit. Fuck off, you hun. Jamie, I'm going to assume that you're a dirty, fiending, totty, picking bastard. Excuse my French. And I'm going to call you a hun. Because during World War II, you dirty, fiending, totty picking bastard, you were the motherfucker sucking Hitler's cock. Do you not remember that? Do you know history, Jamie? I don't know if you're joking, Jamie. Because I can take a good bit of Rangers and Celtic banter with the rest of them. But you dirty, fiending, totty picking bastard, you're a hun. You're a Hitler cock-loving fucking Nazi fucking totty picking dirty fucking fiending bastard. Can I get any more expletives in there? Jamie? Alright, hold on. There we go. So, Jamie, I don't know, man. Stick to eating potatoes if you can fucking find them, mate. That's what your IQ level's more suited for. Before you start dishing out insults, you can't back them up by anything other than "you dirty hun." No, nothing about me, mate. Whether I worship Hitler's cock or not, but I can tell by your shitty rhetoric that you're a dirty, totty picking, fiending bastard. Dirty train turd! You're one of these Scottish cunts that would fucking rather play for Ireland than Scotland. Your tongue coat. I grew up with all these motherfuckers, man. No sense of loyalty. Rather support the leprechauns than the Scots. But anyway. Why have you stopped exposing the trolls, Kip? Why have you not grown up, moved on, and fucking... What are you going to do, mate? You should go and join Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters! Fucking North England fucking retard fucking edition. That's what you should join, mate, because you're chasing ghosts, shadows, fucking stupid ass fucking names on YouTube. That's what you're chasing. And all these fucking little arseholes love to exist. They literally are trolls, so they love to live under a bridge and stay anonymous. And unfortunately, and this won't last for long, by the way, I get 6 months to a year, and all these in fact, all these fuckers are evaporating right now. If they're not eating each other, they're getting their ability to fucking do what they were doing is minimising on a daily basis because the social media fucking arseholes are locking that shit down where only normal people can exist in social media. And all these weird anonymous arseholes, fucking like dicks like that, probably can't even remember the last time they got their dick wet, bouncing about online trying to project some form of hardness. Then you get the menopausal fucking woman who can't stand, they're so fat, their feet go like that, because that's what they can film, their fat fucking feet, because they're so fat and ugly. They could never have the confidence to even and the way they conduct themselves online, they could never, and they have to go, when some cunt confronts them and says they're going to fucking turn up to their doorstep and chop their head off, they have to go crying to the fucking cops. After dishing out all sorts of fucking shit. So, pussies, frauds, menopausal women, they're the worst. I'm not misogynist. Menopausal women are fucking mentally unstable and a danger to society. HRT positive. HRT positive. Nah, but nothing but, well, what's worse is a menopausal Celtic fan. Woo! Because you can tell with the smell because they never fucking change their fucking football. Like their football top's like a tattoo, man. Like, fucking wash that thing, you stinking bastard, man. Fucking hell, you fucking stink. Celtic fans, you can tell with the smell. I shouldn't be saying this stuff. It's going to get me blown up with the IRA or something, innit? Anyway, I forgot to light my fire. Again. I'm going to light my fire. Relight my fire. Something like that. Anyway, I'm ranting about all the pish. Let's look at some of the bull crap that's been on the boob tubes that I've actually kinda half paid attention to this week. The grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 whores. He maps them up to the top of the hill and then he paid them off. 'Cause they're whores. And when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were gagging. And when they were not either halfway up or halfway down, they were bouncing on his crown. Something like that. There's definitely a song in there somewhere. But I don't know if you have heard the grand old Duke of York. He's he's oh no, look, there's the hokey cokey, there's the racist hokey cokey. Can't I have the racist hokey cokey? But we do have to look at the Duke of York. Now, of course, now, obviously, like, if I had more than like 10 pence in my pocket, I might be worried about some cunt suing me because I'd have money to lose or some shit, but I don't really own anything. Or have any dough. So I think I'm safe in saying this is very incriminating, him paying her off. I mean, he was sticking to his guns for a good bit there, and it was falling to shreds. And now he's just rocked up and paid the poor woman, the poor lassie. I don't think there's ever been a suggestion that anybody forced her to be there, to participate in this shit. They've said they've trafficked her. Right, now, let's decipher this. And by the way, I'm not justifying or saying, I'm just trying to understand this shit. Now, I know when I win the lottery and I'm in charge of the universe, I'm going to bouncing about in private planes with hookers and blow parties are fucking left, right and centre, man. It's going to happen. Right, and this guy's Prince of the Universe. This guy's more Prince than Prince. This guy's more of a Prince than Queen. Born to be free, princes of the universe, fighting do do. Anyway, I love that soundtrack, man. It's brilliant, man. And he's bouncing about and he's participating in hooker and blow party. Now, there's that, is that Ghislaine Maxwell, or I fucking even forget her name, but she's the madam. She's the one that bounces around and gets all the young girls to participate in this shit. Now, if I'm right, and I'm probably not, but I think I might be, I don't know if I am, maybe I am. She was 17 in that picture. Right? So, now, it's not, if you're royalty or any public figure and it's going to come out, it don't look good, and like, I can't even say you shouldn't do it. It happens all the fucking time, man. That lassie's knows what she's doing. She's 17-year-old, right? It's not ideal in anybody's fucking part, right? You certainly wouldn't want your fucking anybody's if he's pumping 16, 17-year-olds, it's very borderline fucking dodgy. But I don't think anybody would say it was paedophilia. I don't know, man. I'm trying to understand what's going on here rather than jumping at the but he's been caught. He's been caught and he's fucked. And there's really nothing he can do. He's not the first rich person to fuck a girl of that age. He's obviously royalty, and he's been fucking busted a dillion. But I don't know why everybody's like, it's like that guy kicking a dog, kicking a cat even. It's like, get some perspective, people, man. It's like, can you not see how these wee sort of bullcrap scenarios, which are nothing really? Old man sleeps with 17-year-old. Stop the press. Fucking retarded dude, fucking for a backward culture, kicks a cat. Stop the press. Let me shit a brick. Rich old man with 10 fucking million generations of privilege shoved up his arse shags a young lassie. But a young woman, let's say, probably better than worded, but whatever way you want to fucking, I don't know. See, to be honest, I don't know how he done it. See, when you fucking speak to young fucking people nowadays, they don't even know who Bob fucking Dylan is, they fucking idiots. Fuck's, I can't, like, I'm sorry, man. See, I can't pump a lassie that doesn't know who Bob Dylan is. No matter how beautiful you are, and you're fucking, you don't know who Bob Dylan is, and it's not even that I particularly love Bob Dylan. Just fucking grow. Anyway, that's my personal. See, mate, all Prince, fucking, all the grand old Duke of York needed was her to no like Bob Dylan. But get you some perspective. This shit's like, I remember, right, listen to this. I must be a clairvoyant. I remember being, let me think. maybe something like 13, 14-year-old, right? And it was like at that age when you used to go around your mates and you used to have to like take buckets on the sly because he's mon dabbering and all that, right? But long and short of it, we used to go around to his, get high as fucking, watch fucking TV and all that jazz, right? When fucking cable first came out. Topless darts and midget weather and shit. All the classics. And I remember one time, right? And then clear as day, this really sticks in my mind. We were all sitting round pie-eyed, and I remember like, some fucking bull crap about the royal family was on. Can't remember what it was. And I was like, I bet you they've had all the best drugs in the world. And all my mates turned around to me and were like, what are you talking about, man? They've never fucking... And as time has transpired, not only have they fucking, like, no doubt got fucking high as a motherfucker at some point, it's off their own supply. They're the fucking drug dealers of the fucking days gone by. They're the motherfuckers that went, hey, you better stop dealing drugs because we're dealing drugs. You know what I mean? The Russell Trust, Skull and Bones. Opium dealers, back to Hong Kong. The fucking Opium Wars 1 and 2. It's like Rocky, it had a sequel. Oh man, love this shit. Anyway. So, the Grand Old Duke of York, he had 10,000 holes. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he fucked them all in the hole. There's no artistic merit, it's just a fable to mark what happened. What's happening? But again, it's like... I don't know why people are surprised at this shit. How many people put in that position of privilege would participate in hooker and blow parties? And I'm talking about like being honest and shit. Now the problem with the royal family is they always they position themselves as put here by God. That's their claim to fame. You know, the Queen's a pope. A lot of people don't tell you that. The Queen's a motherfucking pope, motherfucker. There's more than one pope. And there's more than one soap on a fucking rope. Soap in the rope and I don't do dope. But, oh fuck's sake, Man City 5-0, man. Sorry, I just need to check this out. Oh, is that PSG? Did they just score? Please tell me Mbappe just scored there. Did he miss? Ah, fuck, he missed. But Man City's fucking storming ahead, man. 5-0. This is their Champions League game of the century. Anyway, right, so panties in a bunch and all that jazz over the Grand Old Duke of York. And I'm gonna say, do you know what? Like, what's the guy done other than be a fucking rich cad? There's fucking 40 million of these rich idiots bouncing about, saying they're lords and all that. Did I tell you I'm a lord? There's hundreds of these cunts bouncing about with their titles and shit, lording it over dumbass woman. But he's just obviously in a bit. Oh, Man City, did they score 5? Hold on, and get cut off. So on to the next thing. I've seen enough of the Grand Old Duke of York. It's a BBC news presenter. This is when you know the world is coming to an end. I know Armageddon is coming, right? There we go. Right. I don't want to play any of it. Right. Oh my god, right. My lordy fucking lord. There's Eminem, right, and Dr. Dre. At least Snoop Dogg's keeping it pimp, right? And MJ Blige, who I don't really have much of a knowledge of. She's showing off her big curves. Then you get fucking gay Dre and gay Eminem. Eminem fucking rocking the skinny jeans shit. What the fuck's going on with the fucking planet? You know the world is coming to an end when Dr. Dre and Eminem are rocking fucking skinny fucking jeans. Now, I think I must be old fashioned. One of my mates loves to rock the skinny jeans because it shows off his big cock, the prick. And that's the only reason he fucking likes them. But they're gay as fuck. I come from a time when chips were gay. Never mind fucking skinny jeans. And Dr. Dre, mate, you should have a Zimmer frame, not skinny fucking jeans. Eminem, I've been reliably informed, is now participating in diss tracks. A 50-year-old man is caught up in diss wars. Your mom stinks worse than my mom. My god, it's like, see if you heard Liam Gallagher got his teeth knocked out in a fucking German fucking airport. Again, you'd be like, oh, fuck's sake, mate, come on, grow up. You know, first time you're like, right, some cunt obviously taught you how not to be act hard when some cunt can literally knock the teeth out your fucking face. And that happened to Liam Gallagher. And by the sounds of things, he's learnt his lesson. Aye, it's only posers trying to show off their big dicks that like skinny jeans, and Eminem and Dr. Dre, and that other cunt doesn't fall into that category. But man, the world is coming to a fucking end. I'm listening to the radio and they're like, oh man, yeah, old school hip hop, man, yeah, it's the best. Hip hop live is shite. Like, I'll be honest, right? See somebody that can sing, somebody that can play an instrument, a bit of both, beautiful live, especially live. Hip hop live is shite. It's better produced and stuck on an album when it's produced. Because you can hear the words, hear what they're saying, and it's no and like cunts just bouncing about on stage like fucking been there, seen it, done it, didn't buy the t-shirt actually, but I could have bought the t-shirt, but I didn't buy the t-shirt, but I could have bought the t-shirt, but I didn't, because it was that pish. It was D12 that I went and seen, man, and it was shite. And that was when I was deep in my fucking hip hop phase, loving the hip hop and shit. And then I went and seen them live. I was like, what the fuck is this? This is good as it got. Hip hop live is shite. That Super Bowl pish, which apparently is the best Super Bowl halftime ever, was shite. They looked like they were fucking dancing. They looked like a bunch of hillbillies dancing on a fucking bunch of fucking caravans, as we would call them. Or trailer park. Trailers, man. And I can't get over Dr. Dre and fucking Eminem wearing skinny jeans. I can't get over it, man. The world is coming to a fucking slow end. It's coming to an end. See, like, apparently fucking hip hop's turned gay as well. I don't know, man. It's been that long since I've checked it out. But all the latest stars and all that, with the pure fucking tattoos all over their face. Oh god, I'm getting old. Bring back baggy jeans, motherfuckers. That's all I'm saying. Baggy jeans for hip hop stars, especially old motherfuckers like that. Look at Eminem there, man. He looks like fucking NSYNC. What the fuck? He used to take the piss out of that shit. Now he's like, fuck you, Eminem. Fucking more M&S. Nowadays, he's no Eminem anymore, he's M&S. He's fucking Marks and Spencer's, you fucking prick. Anyway, I digress. There's hundreds of other stuff that I do want to talk about, I think. Nah. Alright. I have watched a wee bit of the YouTubes this week, and it's just catching up with the fucking shit that's fucking going on, man. And it's like, it's like a Groundhog Day. That's what I'm looking for. It's Groundhog Day. It's the exact same shit, exact same stuff. Like, for example, right, like, Man City did score a 5th goal. Like, come on, PSG, you fuckers, get your fucking finger out, man. Right, so, now, God bless these people, man. They've, like, 4 hours. This guy spends his fucking life bouncing about, like, every disgruntled person in London. Now, this is the capital city of the UK. There's disgruntled people every 2 fucking yards. And he just films them and winds them up. And some would call him an agent provocateur, because he bounces into situations, filming it, but he's documenting it to make sure people see the truth and the reality and all that. He can't see how he's inflaming situations. I don't know, in fact, I don't even want to speak ill with the dead or the injured or the criminally insane. But was that Amy? Fuck, I can't even remember her name, man. I've not seen her kicking about the boob tubes. She's probably been committed. I'm being serious, she's probably been committed. I forgot more than I could remember. Was she not like a pure lesbian that got done with fraud or something? She was like a old golf woman that got done with fraud. And if you confronted her with that, she would just... And you look, here's the, like, articles. Oh, hold on. Oh God, man, is she still about? Wait, come on, PSG. Look at the chat. Oh, sorry, I should have been paying attention to the chat. Based Amy, that's it, punk. Is she still kicking about? She was fucking... I don't know, man. Maybe these people are like Robin Hoods. Maybe I just can't see it. I think they're wind-up toys, and they can't see how outside influences are winding them up and getting pointed in a particular direction to go... Based Amy is a very good example. Hold on, I'm pretty sure I must have her somewhere. Show notes and stuff. not bar, Amy. Bacon lady. Shit. That's well out of order, but it's real funny at the same time. I knew I had a folder on her somewhere, man. I just forgot. Oh, here it is. Women, like this is based Amy, right, from back in the day, man. Right, and this is what. Yes, man. Sorry, Man U 1-0. Come on, PSG, get your fucking finger out. I've got Man U, Man City, and PSG to win. Treble one. But anyway, this was this is the try to think of a good way of it. The uncomfortable truth. I think maybe that's a way of explaining it. The uncomfortable truth. You know, like all her supporters and everybody that egged her on, and I can remember her like falling in the street, either getting hot or pretending to get hot. I can remember all sorts of craziness with this woman. And again, she's a poor. And I hate to paint all fucking women golfers as lesbians, but she was a lesbian golfer. No, don't use stereotypes. You're only used to use these stereotypes. The other stereotypes are unallowed, even though you're meant to treat everybody the same, but you're not meant to treat people the same because there's allowed stereotypes and unallowed stereotypes, okay? So don't stereotype lesbian fucking women as fucking all golfers and wearing polo shirts and having many haircuts and bouncing around going that isn't your typical fucking menopausal lesbian. But it can happen. Shit, no. That's no funny, but it is fucking funny. Sorry, man, I shouldn't laugh though, but it is fucking funny. Not Robin Hood. A Robin bastards. Punk, you're right, man. Those fucking motherfuckers took all sorts of donations on the back of saving the planet or saving us for. I don't know. Now, see if you present, because I've back in the day, I did bounce into her chat room and ask her about this, and you obviously just get blocked and moved to the side. She doesn't address it at all, and of course right now she's perfectly sane and all this shit's all behind her, and she's not like OCD or anything, and she's not just got into the old Tommy Robinson cult. Have you noticed, by the way, how prominent the cult thing is nowadays? Oh well, started that shit, man. Just like everybody that wears a checkered shirt is copying me. No, but anyway, a judge has expressed frustration what to do with a woman's repeated apparent suicide attempts at sea. Calls for help. A failed suicide attempt is a call for help. A previous court hearing, I was told Amy Beth Dalamura, 46, of Aberystwyth, sounds like in the Wales, had cost emergency services almost $1 million rescuing her more than 50 times. Right, so this is the poor woman that loves to focus her attention on brown people on boats coming in here taking the piss, draining our resources because you have to rescue them at sea and all that, you know? Well, at the same time, wasted over $1 million herself because she's a Fruit Loop. And this is the shit other people can't admit, explain. They just body swerve, crowdfund. I mean, like, by all means, buy her a sandwich, buy her water wings. Just don't start throwing money at her. And in fact, I don't even want to speak out of fucking place. I've not seen her about well, I've not been about on the YouTubes in ages, but I've not seen her floating about in the YouTubes in ages. And it wouldn't surprise me if she was committed again or injured or dead. I genuinely wouldn't. I don't mean that. I hope she isn't. I hope she's surviving and thriving for $9.95 each month. Keep you out of hell. But I really do. But that's based Amy. But remember, that's the mainstream media making up lies, you know, because the BBC always love to make up absolute complete bullshit about people that don't matter a fuck all to no cunt. You know, that's what the BBC love to do. You know? I wouldn't take much convincing about the BBC twisting your melon man about Ukraine, about Syria, about lots of things. But about individuals like that. And how long ago was that? That was back in 2007. Fuck's sake. 15 years ago, more or less. Anyway. Arrest of Asbo suicide. Shit, I shouldn't laugh, man, but it's fucking funny. A woman given an Asbo for making repeated suicide attempts. Hey, she's an independent journalist. You should listen to her all the time. This is obviously planted with a deep state Illuminati. Oh, man. She's stuck to golf. She's stuck to bean flicking in golf. Making repeated suicide attempts, was arrested near cliffs just hours after failing to overturn the order that has emerged. So she tried to overturn an Asbo, failed, and then went to try and kill herself at the place that she'd been Asbo'd from. You, hen, are not allowed near cliffs because you keep threatening to throw yourself off, even though you haven't done it successfully yet. Unfortunately. I mean, whatever, Bentley. So, what you're doing is you're wasting emergency service time because all you're doing is attention seeking. Ring any bells about all our YouTube videos, anybody? Or throwing herself about. Oh man, do you know, remember she was with that wee China guy and they were doing China shit? And even he, oh my god, the Fruit Loops, man, to the nth degree. I'm sorry. Who am I to speak? I'm a Fruit Loop too. But I certainly don't have any Asbos keeping me away from cliffs. And I'm nuts. But I have no Asbos. Aye, punk. Well, she was 45. Well, according to this report, she was 45. back in 2009. So 45, 55. So she's under 60. So she's in her late 50s. If these dates and ages and all that are to be believed. So she's been in her late 50s. And as you're saying, punk guy, she's like fucking throwing herself to the ground and going, eee, walking about with a fucking walking stick and all that. But most of us, a lot of us, have bumped into these fucking Fruit Loops in our fucking real life. And like, it's just so easy for these people to disguise themselves. Well, like, it's so easy for these people to project themselves as some sort of a superhero on YouTubes and social media when they're like the pure lowest of the low, if that makes sense. Fuck, I've witnessed people with whispering campaigns and pure fucking I had to put up with my mum and dad calling me paranoid as I grew up and shit. And I bumped into some real paranoid androids, man. I'm like, hey, come on in, my friend. We'll speak. We'll make friends. We'll do good. And they're fucking shivering in the corner like, oh, I'm sure I heard him. He said one bad thing. Oh, pure, absolutely fucking complete paranoia, man. But that's the way the cookie crumble, I suppose. Yeah. And she's a good example of it. But anyway, that's enough. My connection is timed out and everything. Oh god, look at the address. Retard zone, what the fuck is this? I want to fucking find out I want into the retard zone. What the fuck is this? It's still working. The retard. I think it's just because it's a bit retarded, it's not letting me in. Boom, boom, boom. It is. It's retarded. Still letting me in. Check your dictionaries, you all. Is it unavailable? The fuck? The fuck? I'm just hoping that's not my YouTube. I'm a big bit confused now. So I just need to check the gigabits. Let me just check this shit out. Now that seems all okay. I'm speaking to myself and how can that be terminated? That's all good. Don't know what's going on, but anyway, something happened somewhere at some point, and now it's unavailable. What the fuck? Why is that all unavailable? Oh, I must have opened some sort of a... Alright, like... I've lost my train of thought where I was and what I opened. So, I'm just going to roll it. Oh! That's what I opened. Right, sorry. Where did I open the money behind the far right? Is that what I opened? Right, so let's have a wee look at this shit. A lot of their shit has obviously been Amy Beth, golfer. She is a lesbian golfer, which is hilarious, man. She's obviously a lesbian that couldn't get laid. An angry lesbian. Not worse than an angry lesbian. And she should have been given fucking some hormone replacement treatment before she started fucking getting asbos for throwing herself off fucking cliffs on a regular basis. But hey ho, that's the way love goes. Right, let's see what Count Spunkula's saying. Is he fucking spunking about? Has he joined UKIP? Where's what happened to his political
In World
career?
War I, aviation was very
Oh yes, he's still fucking doing shit 8 days ago. Fuck's sake, look at the fucking figures he's getting there. Right, let's see what Count Spunkula's
They
saying.
say that there is someone out there for everyone, that your soulmate is just around the corner, waiting for destiny to bring you together. That no matter who you are or what you've done,
Or how fat or ginger you look, there might be some fat fucking cow that will let you get your dick wet. And Count Spunkula is proof of that. All he does is need to get Tommy Robinson high on liquor and coke. Cause you like your liquor.
falling in love can soften even the hardest criminal by
Yeah, can soften the hardest, soften the hardest criminal. Oh my god, man, you've got Fat Man Dimples. Look, he's actually developed like Fat Man Dimples. That or Jinky's get fucking implants. Jinky's actually made enough money that you can get Hollywood fucking implants. Now, I don't know how I ended up in Count Spunkula there. I preferred you when you looked like when you could fuck your ear holes. When Tommy Robinson could fuck your earlug. Oh yeah, man. Oh, tell me again how you like the freedom of speech. I'll fuck your ear hole, man. Oh, your ear hole's so tight. Oh, don't stretch it out anymore, man. Your ear hole's tight enough. Oh, it's tight enough for Tiny Tommy's tiny dick. Then Tiny Tears Tommy loves his tiny dick in your ear hole. Ah, look at his ear hole. That looks yummy. I love to fuck lugs. Lug fucking.
of what happens in the prison showers.
What did happen in your prison showers, lug fucker? Did some cunt get a hold of your ear? Oh yeah, baby! Woo! Fucking hell, man! I don't need your arsehole, man. Your ear is good enough. Oh, tell me again the Nazi dog joke. Oh, that's Tommy Robinson's mob taking care of fucking Count Spunkula in the prison showers. That's why his earlugs are fannies. That's why his ear is a fanny. It's a way of appeasing hard men in prison. You know, see when he gets hard time for a Nazi dog. See Carl the sturgeon! Please put me through fucking court and give me as much publicity as this fucking loser, so I can get hundreds of thousands of fucking pounds and stir up fucking a bunch of fucking unthinking fucking great unwashed idiots. Fuck's sake, turned up with fucking his court case, man, with fucking these bunch of intellectual fucking idiots, man. Bunch of fucking poofs bouncing about, fucking supporting fucking Zeke Allen fucking Nazis. No realising that their arseholes are just getting used like his ear hole so they can get fucked. And then as soon as they're in power, put against the wall and shot. I don't think they even understand that the motherfuckers that they're fucking supporting are going to put them up against the wall and shoot their brains out the second they get into power. And this isn't speculation. This is in their own speeches and statements. Fucking they'll do anything and everything to gain power. First a little power, and then fucking complete power, and then when they get complete power, that's when fucking people start getting put up against the wall and shot. And enjoy, because I'll be alright, man. I'll be fucking down with the kids. But it'll be ear fucking arseholes like this ginger fuck that'll be put up against the wall. I'm a gay conservative. What? Fucking idiot. Gay conservative. You're a useful idiot. That's a gay conservative stroke useful fucking idiot. But who am I? Who am I to disagree with big fucking ginger arseholes? Not me. Not me. And skinny jeans are obviously the way to go. Look, Eminem. Fucking Eminem's jeans, man. Fuck's sake. And look at Dr. Dre, man. Dr. Dre, I think he must be touching 60. I think Dr. Dre genuinely must be touching 60, and he's bouncing about on stage like a fucking member of NSYNC or something. Yeah, Dr. Dre, won't say nigger or fuck today. Fucking sellout motherfuckers. How the fuck can you get a good fucking rap troupe like that up on stage and they don't say nigger or fuck once? Not once! Not once! Every bit that the word nigger came into it, they're fucking like that, wiping their arse with their fucking skinny jeans. They're a bunch of poofs, man. Fucking hell, the world has went fucking mental. You can't even get fuck's sake, man, a rock and roll star or a hip hop star to bounce up on stage and fucking do their art. How can you get fucking California fucking rappers, fucking Inglewood, Long Beach, and they're not saying nigger or fuck? Fuck me, man! What the fuck? But seriously, what the fuck is going on? I mean, Janet Jackson can bounce about with her fucking nipple out. That's the best Super Bowl fucking thing ever. Anyway, because she was still... She had a lot of good work. And if you could fuck Michael Jackson if he looked like a woman, she looked alright. But no seriousness, man. What the fuck? Dr. Dre? At least fucking Snoop Dogg's going pimp. You know what I mean? He's still got the fucking baggy slacks. There was a lyric in one of his fucking songs. I'm trying to think. Still Dre or... I can't remember the name of it, but Still Dre or whatever. And the lyrics of the songs like that, still rocking my khakis with a couple of crease. I'm like, you're a fucking boy band member, you old fuck. Look at you, you're fucking rocking a couple of fucking coconuts and a fucking hot dog, you prick, with your fucking skinny jeans, man. What the fuck? Then Eminem, man, he's like pure. Remind me of David Platt fucking 6 years ago, trying to be cool, doing with the kids. What the fuck's going on this planet? Swear to God. The NFL trying to blackwash their shitty reputation. I didn't even know the NFL had a reputation, man. I thought it was a fucking made-up sport with a bunch of dumbass Americans who couldn't understand proper sport, like soccer. But anyway, no, but for fuck's sake, man. They were dancing on a bunch of fucking caravans, right? Trailer park, trash. At least that MJ Blige or whatever, fucking... She did look like an old woman poured into a fucking... leotard, right enough. But apparently it's all the trend to have your fucking fanny batter on fucking... on show. I mean, you walk down the high street recently, over the weekend and stuff, I walked down the high street a lot, and all the young girls are wearing these fucking spray-on fucking leggings, and all it does is show off their big fucking... their camel toes are in, apparently. Young girls can't bounce the boot without fucking bouncing the boot, like literally with their... bouncing the boot like that with her camel toe in front, man. You'd think it was a fucking camel parade at some points. But the NFL, man. Skinny jeans, not good. There's a BBC News reporter that looks like him. Fact. The Hokey Cokey Cokey is sectarian. I don't know if you knew this. I used to sing the Hokey Cokey 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 all the time when I was younger. And it was one of the least that I never realised it was a sectarian song. But in today's world, the Hokey Cokey Cokey is sectarian. Some believe the Hokey Cokey originated from the Puritan dismissal of transubstantiation, and that hokey cokey derives from the ho esque emi corpus memum, the words used by the priest at the elevation of the host. Oh, hokey cokey cokey! And out, left, right, fucking boo! I just love this world with the end, man. You can't joke about Chinese names being funny, and you can't fucking put the hokey cokey. It's fucked up. I reckon we all should just go and stay in bubbles. Lock ourselves away from every other individual in case we offend any fucking totty picking fucking hokey cokey loving motherfucker at any point. Because you don't want to do that. You don't want to offend anybody with hokey cokey cokey. So I reckon we should just lock ourselves away in bubbles and have it done away with. We don't need human interaction. Fuck's sake, you don't need to ever be challenged about anything ever in your fucking life, about whether you're good, bad, ugly, good, fucking tall, small, big, indifferent, anything. Fuck all. Shouldn't be challenged ever. Lock yourself away in a bubble. Never be challenged with anything, and just eat potatoes. But or do the hokey cokey. You can't do the hokey cokey. Fuck's sake. What can you do? Blah blah black sheep. No, you can't do blah blah black sheep as well. That's fucking racist somehow. Because there's a sheep that's black. Oh man. I swear to God, I'm getting old. I'm getting conservative. I'm getting stuck in my ways. And I'm getting fucking weirded out with the fucking craziness that the youngsters are coming out with today. But it's par for the course. Happens to us all. Anyway, so don't do the hokey cokey. Because that's just racist of his. The Pope doesn't like the hokey cokey cokey. And remember, what's happening just now? It's all down to Russia. Where's this phone call? I've got the phone call somewhere. This is Victoria Newland. Dividing up Ukraine.
When you're a high-ranking official talking about diplomatic efforts in Ukraine, the last thing you want to do is
Don't
drop your
remember
guard.
this.
So that would be great, I think, to help glue this thing and have the UN help glue it. And, the EU.
But that is
Yeah, fuck the EU, and we'll glue this shit, because America's coming in, and we'll fucking remove them, we want him, we don't want her, we want him to do her and blowjob him while they're fucking spooning each other, but no him in top, and him on the fucking arsehole, and fuck the EU, because we're America, woo woo! And remember, Russia has to withdraw its troops from Russia.
exactly what reportedly happened between US Assistant Secretary of State Victoria Nuland and US Ambassador to Ukraine Jeffrey Pyatt. The exchange has since surfaced online, including the crude swipe at the European Union. The audio clip of a woman and man, said to be Nuland and Pyatt, here's them discussing strategies to work with the three main opposition figures.
I don't think Cleach should go into the government. I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's a good idea.
In terms of him not going into the government, just let him sort of stay out and do his political homework and stuff. I'm just thinking in terms of sort of the process moving ahead, we want to keep the moderate Democrats together. The problem is going to be Tony Book and his guys. And, I'm sure that's part of what Yanukovych is calculating on all of this.
I think Yats is the guy who's got the economic experience, the governing experience. He's the guy, what he needs is Cleach and Tony Book on the outside. He needs to be talking to them 4 times a week.
What you're hearing here is Victoria Nuland. Stick her name in your Googles. I'm pretty sure she's still in prominence in the administration right now. Dividing up what the fuck was left of Ukraine after they've fermented the takeover by implanting snipers on both sides and fucking shooting at each other. Brilliant strategy, man. Machiavellian shit. And it's whether you think, look at her, man, she's like a witch. Paint her green, she could be in the Wizard of Oz.
I just think Cleach going in, he's going to be at that level working for Yatsenyuk. It's just not going to work.
There is a suggestion for Nuland to contact Klitschko directly to play to his top dog sensibilities, while Nuland refers to getting the United Nations involved in a political solution. And that's where the unfortunate comment arises.
I'm obviously not going to comment on private diplomatic conversations, other than...
Yes! PSG beat Real Madrid 1-0. So I need to check out my bet here. Oh, beautiful. I think I can show you this. I don't even know if you'll be interested, but I know I am. Man U 1-0. I need them to fucking stay on target. And then Man City, they were 5-0. And PSG, I missed their goal. When the fuck did they score their goal? Oh wow, man! Look, it was like fucking 4 minutes into fucking injury time and Mbappe scored. Yeah, man! So, I'm going to get my... I need Man U not to fuck up like they have been fucking up recently. So fuck you, Man U! Fucking don't fuck up, motherfuckers! Anyway, let's get back to America taking over the world, but they're not.
and to say it was pretty impressive tradecraft. The audio was extremely clear. Hello.
Yep. Russia done a grand job of intercepting the phone calls. Now, the beauty about that is Russia released that because it makes them look bad, but it also gives you an insight to actually what the fuck is happening behind the scenes. So, it shows you that these motherfuckers are, like, obviously, like, taking over. You know, it's directed for Washington in Britain and on their behest. For obvious reasons. I say obvious reasons. It's because they've got Europe with the balls. And the Nord Stream 2? Nord 1? Nord 2? Can't remember, but the pipeline bouncing about the Scandinavias that has yet to come online. It's all complete and stuff, just need to turn on the tap. And that's the one that Biden's threatening to shut down and all that jazz. Because again, it increases Russia's grip on Europe. Now, I heard some very interesting stats the other day. Here in the UK, because we're no part of the stinky EU, because we don't like fucking... I'm going to start slagging off the stinky Europeans. But no, we're not part of the EU. But here in the UK, we get 2-3% of our gas from Russia. The rest of it's for our North Sea oil fields, whatnot. So we're more or less self-sufficient, more or less. Whereas Europe as a whole, because they're all one big stinking shit, Europe as a whole, they get like 40% of their fucking gas. Is it 40 or 50 odd? Let's say 40, right? I'll downplay it. 40% of their gas for Russia. So, it still shows a lot of dependency on Russia, and that's why you've got this weird dynamic going on where you've got the UK and America talking about this invasion. Europe isn't so hard trying to be diplomatic because they don't want the gas turned off. The UK could weather that storm. Europe couldn't. Full stop. Europe couldn't. The UK could weather a storm of a war against Russia. Now that we're our own entity. Because we're self-sufficient in gas and whatnot because of the North Sea oil fields. Europe isn't. Punk Germany are fucked gas-wise. Well, I wouldn't say it fucked in the sense that they're reliant on Russia. And that's why you've got this weird dynamic. That's why you've got, like, who's the fucking French dude? I forget the fucking name of the French guy. The French guy that's in charge now, whose name I forget. He's so fucking famous, name I forget. Sarkozy. No, it's not Sarkozy. That's 10 years ago. Macron. Macaroni. That's it. Macron. I think I'm right. Anyway, the fucking French dude, that's why he was out kinda speaking to Russia and going against what the UK and America were kinda pushing. Today, for example, you had I'm pretty sure it was the German motherfucker. And I don't know if he was there on behalf of Germany or the EU. Or both. I'm not sure. I'm presuming it might have been the EU. But the Germany guy was there the day. And obviously Russia's like bounced out with that. Hey, you're saying we're going to fucking invade tomorrow? Look, we're withdrawing our troops and stuff. Like, here's some footage of us withdrawing troops and stuff. And the West have turned around and went, yes, they're withdrawing troops, but we don't quite believe it. It's the funniest shit to watch ever. But there's definitely, from what I can see, there's definitely like the West aren't singing from the same hymn sheet. You've got the European Union coming at it from their own angle. Hence, the German dudes and what's Sarkozy, Macron's visits in the last week. And then you've got America and Britain seem to come for the same hymn sheet. Then, weirdly enough, you've got the Ukrainian President, I think it's Prime Minister, coming out and singing from the same hymn sheet as the European Union as opposed to the Brits and Americans. It's foobar, it's fucked up beyond belief, and it's one big heavy twist your melon man shit. And it depends where your head's at, which side you're on, I suppose. What your thinking's going on, man. Macron, thank you, buddy. And you, Macron, same thing.
How are you? Good to see you. We're here from a...
Like, she's like, who the fuck are you? You're offering me hot dogs? Where's my fucking sauerkraut, bitch?
America, would you
Look at her, she doesn't have an idea who this Victoria fucking nutland is.
some bread? Please take something.
Thank you for coming here.
This was Newland and Pyatt visiting Independence Square in Kiev in December,
Oh, were they no giving out beef burgers and
handing
all
out food to protesters and police.
Aye, beef
This
burgers
latest
and
episode
shit, man.
is embarrassing for the US and allows Russia to argue that the opposition is being manipulated by Washington, something that Barack Obama has always denied. The clip was said to have been posted online by the Russian deputy PM, but that has not yet been confirmed.
Busted! Basically, Russia intercepted a phone call of her being a fucking idiot. Released it. And this is the damage control fucking Western press. Bullcrap. But, aye, go and listen to that. You'll see how America divvied up. They're sitting in Washington like, we think he should be president because he has ingrown toenails. As opposed to the other guy who likes to wear thongs. Anyway. Intercept phone call. Watched all that push. Who were the real Billy Boys? I don't know if he's watched Peaky Blinders, but the Billy Boys have came into that, man, and they're like, we're touching on Billy Fulton and all that. And I don't know, man. It's interesting history, especially if you're Glaswegian or fucking like a history in and around Glasgow and the birthplace of sectarian violence. But I can't wait for the new series of Peaky Blinders is coming out. But there's a filter in there. And the razor gangs in the 1920s and 30s used to go out and slice up potatoes very thin with their razors. It says there that they took their name for King Billy, right? The Billy Boys, not. But the guy who's fucking ran the fucking gang's name was Billy as well, so... Swings and roundabouts, it could have been either or. Anyway, just if he's like the old Peaky Blinders and stuff. Because I remember at the end of the last series you had the Hello! Another song, like not only is the Hokey Cokey band for Ibrox. You know, see, to be a Rangers fan nowadays, what you need to do is wear your tutu and fucking a feather duster and bounce into Ibrox and go, bounce about tickling cunts with your fucking feather duster. You know, you're no meant to say fuck the Pope. You're not meant to say Fenians or anything like that. You know, you can't touch on any of the fucking historical fucking points that fucking brought everybody there. No, don't do that. It's bad. Pull down the statues, get your feather dusters and tutus out. But aye, you're no meant to. you're no meant to express any. Oh my god, man! It's like pure social conditioning, man, right in front of your face. And it's not even like I pure share any of those views religiously or anything. It's just the fucking way that shit is. You're not even allowed to like touch on fucking known history. Do you know what I mean? It's mental. I go and look into the Billy Boys and the Brigton Berry Boys. Brigton Berry Boys. I feel like a wee bit of the old sectarian violence in the old Glasgow. Brain fog. The reason I did, I just remember I had that brain fog thing up there. The No Agenda show, man, that's a show that that's a podcast that I've listened to for a long time. I used to listen to it religiously back in the day, and maybe not so much nowadays, but they touched on the fact that you know, like, see everybody dropping down, like, their theory. Now, I'm not saying I share this, I'm just saying they're putting it out there, and I think it's fair enough to be put out there. But what they're talking about is, like, everybody dropping down dead of heart attacks and all that after the vaccine's been rolled out. And, yes, man, you too now. Woo! Yeah, baby! Anyway, after the vaccine's been rolled out, a lot of people are dropping indeed left, right and centre with heart attacks and shit, pure athletes and all that. And of course you can't dare suggest anything bad against the fucking vaccines. My god, man, like, anybody in the UK would have seen the Djokovic thing's been spunked all over us with the BBC because they had an exclusive. My god, man, they made the guy fucking sound like a fucking backward fucking idiot because he clearly came out and said, I'm not anti-vax, I'm pro-choice, and my choice is not to put any shit in my body that I can get away with not putting into it. And somehow, some way, they get all these experts like, what more does he want to know? Oh, honest to God, man. Shameless, absolutely fucking shameless salesmen. They're just there to sell shit. There's no room for any thoughts against fucking the status quo. No room for that. And if you do have, like, Djokovic have any thoughts against the status quo, and if you listen to the guy, he's not batshit crazy, he's not sitting there going, do you know the Federal Reserve is private? Right? He's not sitting there fucking licking windows and fucking eat these cornflakes without a spoon. The guy's cognitive and conveying why he's not taking the vaccines, which I just can't get over. In fact, no. Sorry, I'm going to correct myself. I was going to say I can't get over why people are so unwilling to accept different points of view. But people are. Your average dude in the street is. You're talking heads
on the TV who are financially incentivized to promote vaccines and not promote the option of not taking it, because there's so much money to get made from these vaccines. Oh, but they're giving the vaccine out at no cost. They're not making any money. Look at their share price. It's the best PR. They're giving out their shit for free, but their share price is skyrocketing because they're Captain Planet and they're saving us all for big dirty fucking a cold and flu. Oh man. Anywho, so fact check. Referee whistles may cause sudden heart complications in athletes is digitally altered. So, it's not experimental vaccines that people haven't got any fucking record or any fucking back data or anything to go on about what they're fucking doing. Nah. It's a referee's whistle. You know, like, see this thing, this referee's whistle that's been getting you... How old? When was a whistle invented? When did referees start using whistles? But of course, people didn't drop down dead with heart attacks because of referee whistles back in the day because the whistles weren't as whistly. But now with these modern day whistles, woo, they're so whistly, they just make people drop down dead with heart attacks. Yeah. See all that shit we're pumping fully, you fucking, we don't really know what happens because we've only been fucking making it for 2 weeks. Ah, nah man, it's not that, it's the whistle. Ah, that's what killed them. The fucking whistle. Gotta love it, eh? Gotta fucking love it, man. I love this universe. Alright, I remember this. Hold on, actually, I want to listen to the... This sounds weird. I want to listen to the audio to see if it's... Please, like, leave your comments.
Remember, citizens, always subscribe and hit the bell. Ding, everything will be well.
See, I need to get my filters back on point, that's what I'm saying. Alrighty, BoobTubes, another one of Kip's Clips. So, I don't know if you've heard the most recent news about the Huawei 5G network. Because it's going to kill you. Huawei 5G going to kill you. It's a happened yet. Is anybody ever going to ever, like, are people going to snap out of a delusion when 5G doesn't kill them any more than 4G or 6G will or won't? Is anybody going to apologise to anybody for, like, fucking, like, I don't know, being small-minded fucking idiots about people having a different point of view, which has turned out to be spot on. But because I'm not in a cult, you're in a fucking like weird loop, Jesus and toast constantly. Jesus and toast, if it's no 5G that's killing you, it's this thing, if it's no that, it's this thing, and then when the things don't kill you, you fail to recognise or even fucking acknowledge that shit. Nobody's, like, I don't know, let's put 5G, let's do an experiment. Let's do it, let's do it live, right? Let's put in 5G, right? The truth about 5G 1 year ago, right? none of these fucking fuckers are ever gonna fucking... Absolutely fuck. All it is people trying to sell you 5G. Isn't it? Whatever happened to Max Egan's straight off the street? He's listening to me. He's listening to you. Then no wonder he's fucking full of shite. Cuckoo. Anyway, where's the 5G shit? Where's the 5G killing us? Where's the 5G controlling us? Where's the 5G giving us the fucking cancers? By all accounts, nowadays it's just people trying to sell you 5G. So, I don't know. How long do we need to go back till we start getting all the it's going to kill you shit this month? Is anybody this month going to try and talk shite about 5G coming to kill you? Anybody going to talk about me talking about where the 5G fear came for? The Five Eyes. 5G fear came for the Five Eyes because they wanted to kick out Huawei for the Western infrastructure. But no, it's military industrial complex. Weapons going to control you with fucking vaccines. Absolutely fucking... Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Marvel. I've recently took a journey through the Marvel universe, right? And it gets to a stage where they're just making up words. It's the gigabits of the controversial or the controversial. You know, they're just like making up fucking words to justify like time travel and whatever shite. And however they need to fucking worm that storyline. And that's the truth movement, man. That's the truther movement. They just make up fucking words. 5G's gonna do the internet. Show me. Where's the fucking evidence? Where's the fucking peer-reviewed fucking shit other than fucking windy lickers on YouTube talk shite who will change their fucking tune and... Mic check, mic check, mic check. I'm just a chicken. Anyway, I'm talking shit about 5G, but I don't know, man. I would just love a big bunch of fucking idiots to rock up in a big row and start apologising to me because, oh my god, you were right, man. 5G is a load of shit. We have been spun a fucking yarn by a bunch of fucking charlatan motherfuckers. A bunch of evangelical Christian idiots that trying to get you to worship Jesus using 5G. But no, that never happens because I don't know. I keep getting proven right and bang on the money, but there's still Fruit Loops out there going like, Nibiru is coming next week, honest. But Nibiru is coming. Oh my god, who the fuck's that cunt? 5G fear comes from the Five Eyes and the Truther Industrial Complex. I remember where the 5G... I can honestly, categorically remember fucking Max Egan coming back for fucking Anananokapokokapokapoko, you know, going like, oh my god, I'm never travelling again, I'm a junkie bastard, look at me, I make so much money, I travel and get put up in hotels on other people's fucking bills, but I'm never doing it again, it takes so much out of me. And then he does it every fucking other week. But I can remember him saying that and then like interjecting with a bit of the 5G shit, and then it spread like wildfire where every windy licker on fucking YouTube was talking about it being a fucking a weapon to... Like, they weren't even making sense. They were just repeating rhetoric that sounded like it was off the Terminator, so it sounded cool. Oh, the 5G is going to use the Internet of Things, man, and control everything. We're really screwed this time, man. Aye, right, fast forward to today, when 5G's been rolled out and all it is fast internet fucking connection, you fucking Fruit Loops. Fucking hell, man, honestly.
James Whale. Alright, what I want to do here is James Whale. He's the voice of reason. He's been the voice of reason for a very long time. Before the other YouTube voice of reason dude. I'm just saying, man, the guy's obviously completely lifted the fucking tagline for this cunt's fucking shit. Which is self-evident if you actually look into... I can't even remember the guy's name. Some sort of YouTuber that calls themselves the voice of reason. And he's clearly lifted it from James Whale and Talk Sport and Talk Radio, which has used that tagline for a very long time. But who am I? More power to you, mate. Sell more mugs. Saying the voice of reason. This is the voice of reason. What's happening? Russia moves more weaponry towards Ukraine. Keeps the West guessing. Ooh. Guessing? Look at Biden. He doesn't need to get kept guessing. A game of Guess Who fucking confuses that old prick. He doesn't even like... Do you know, like, when you see somebody move and you're like, you're old? He doesn't move like a... He moves like an old motherfucker. He acts a bit fucking senile and insane as well. The lazy Jesus, man. Alex Belford, aye, punk, that's the one. I don't know, man, it was just recently somebody pointed me in his direction and I seen him like, the voice of reason. I'm like, that rings a fucking bell. And I thought initially it was Mike Graham, and Mike Graham has used it in the past. And then I realised it was James Whale used it back in the day, and it's been kind of used as a mantra of Talk Sport, stroke Talk Radio. Same entity, kind of two different entities. But anyway, lazy Jesus, man. If any folk can mind them for the chat and stuff, man, stick a wee message in and I will point his missus in the direction. He's no longer of this realm. Unfortunately, so anybody want to stick some kind words or whatever, do it after. I probably do it after the fact, if that makes sense. Do it after the video, and then I can send the link to his missus, and his missus can see any of the nice comments and stuff, man. Because there's fucking... you don't want to... I don't want to piggyback on the back of fucking people's deaths. There's some sort of a fucking way of fucking galvanising views or anything, man, but there's people dropping down left, right and centre, man, and I don't know if it's just me getting old. Maybe that's just the sign of getting old with a lot of people fucking dropping down dead, or maybe it's a sign that you're average dude that gets involved in this fucking crap. Maybe it's just a sign of the world, who fucking knows, man, I don't know. But anyway, rest in peace, Jesus. I've always wanted to say that, actually. And anyway, I'm expecting him to fucking come back alive in fucking April. I'm expecting him to fucking roll out the fucking Cadbury's cream egg and come back alive in April. So don't think he's dead yet. Wait till April, till the end of April. But anyway, we shout out, a big shout out to the lazy Jesus. Oh, the Richie Allen. as I was saying, I was scooting about the fucking YouTubes, fucking catching up with people that I hadn't touched base with for ages. And then I seen what he was doing about a year ago. And I'm saying, he's fucking stole my fucking colour scheme, the prick. Wouldn't be the first thing he stole off me. But again, I'm not judging him on the clothes he wears. I'm judging him on the words he uses. No, or I'm not judging him on him rocking a beard. Or I'm judging him on the words he uses and the colour schemes. Because I have been proudly informed that the red and yellow colour scheme that I use is a trolley colour scheme. Even the colour scheme is trolley. I suppose it depends how wet your knickers gets fucking over fucking a colour or whatnot. How much of a anti-snowflake you are? Ooh, look, even his colours are trolley. But the cunt fucking stole my fucking... Started using the Truth Industrial Complex, started propagating that. After I started propagating it, trying to fucking steal it and deflect because I appointed him and David Icke right in the centre of the Truther Industrial Complex because they're sitting there going, woo woo, making a fortune off their books, and their fucking Bitcoin fucking shit, and their fucking Max Kaiser. Do you know who Max Kaiser works for? Does anybody know who Max Kaiser works for? Well, go and fucking do your homework, because I know exactly who him and Stacey Herbert fucking works for. Do you know who Stacey Herbert does the fucking journalism shit for? Does anybody know this shit? Or do they just sit and listen and go, the Federal Reserve is private, fucking buying Bitcoin in the back of fucking... I've seen Max Kaiser in the fucking flesh, and that cunt is a snake. Swear to God, man, bouncing around in his fucking red fucking slippers and shit, man, honestly. I'd love to fucking meet him in a fucking dark alley, man. Fucking take his slippers off him, like, slap him around with his fucking 20 grand slippers. Probably 20 grand worth of fucking slipper there. Bang! Bang, you fucking... Look at you, snaky. Look how slimy you fucking... Bang! Look how fucking slimy you look, you fucking prick. Doesn't he? He's the slimiest, horriblest looking, snakiest bastard you'll ever see on TV. Even the way his persona and everything he comes across, I'm surprised he's not been done with rape with fucking Stacey Herbert, but she fucking... Herbert? She's a man herself, man. Check her fucking jaw out, man. She's like Desperate Dan in a fucking blonde wig. Anyway, I'm glad I got that off my chest. And if you want to know who they work for the Associated Press. Everybody thinks they're fucking something Putin's cock. It's Associated Press. They work for Associated Press. That whole programme that they do, Kaiser Report or whatever, with Stacey Sherbert and fucking Max Kaiser. Associated Press. AP. Do you know who that is? Stick it into your fucking Googles, man, you'll find out. They ain't fucking the pure anti-fucking, and they're still bouncing about going, mainstream media. You're fucking Associated Press, you fucking slimy fucking cunt. Oh, fuck. Anyway, so there's Itchy Richie. Is he dead? Is he died or something? I swear to God, I'm saying this. Is he actually dead or something? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. If he is, rest in peace, Itchy Richie. But if no, fuck you, you fucking stealing bastard. Look, you've stole my fucking trolling colour theme and everything. You fucking potato. At least you look like a fucking symmetrical potato. instead of the bad ones you get out of Aldi. Shit, man. Aye, so big up the lazy Jesus, man. I don't know, man. I don't know what you say, what you do. Freedom convoys are all a government psyop. Just like Antifa and Black Lives Matter's total distraction and a way to bring in the food shortages we expected. I've not heard that angle on the old truckers being fuckers. I don't know what you would call it. But well, Alabama baby, look, listen, I don't know, man. Your opinion is as valid as mine, and who knows who's right or who's wrong. I would just, like, for me, like, and I know a lot of people, me included, back in the day, it's very easy just to sort of simplify shit, really complicated stuff that's going on in the world, and simplify it into like good, bad, the red car, the blue car, whatever. And it can be very easily done, you know, like all the convoys are a big conspiracy as well and stuff. And like, listen, I'm listening. I'll be parroting that conspiracy next week. But what I'm kind of getting at is, like, I think things are a lot more complicated and more foobar fucked up than us as laymen's, as your normal dude on the street like me and yourself would understand. I know it's dead easy to go to the simplification of the good versus the bad, and they're the good and they're the bad, and they're doing this because they're. I think it's well more complicated than that. And I would point to the fact that here in the UK we've got little Hitler up here, Sturgeon, still telling us to wear masks and stuff. We've got Bobo Johnson down in England saying everything's fucking back to normal. We've got Wales, I think they're saying they're back to normal. Northern Ireland are saying they're back to normal. In fact, they're not back to normal, everything's back to normal, it's no legal, it's just suggestions now. And up here we've still got little Hitler telling us to wear masks and Zeke-al the SNP, because if you don't Zeke-al the SNP you will get carried away and put in jail and forced to watch Braveheart 24/7 until you suck Sturgeon's dick. That's just the way it rolls up here, man. You get locked up, Bravehearted up, suck Sturgeon's cock, cocked up. That's the way we roll up here. And they go, hey, you police force, you're making me suck fucking Sturgeon's dick. I don't like that. I'm going to go to this other police force. They're like, what other police force? We have only one! We are all controlled by the Sturgeon, the little Hitler bitch with the cock, to fuck you like a Nazi, you stupid little motherfucker. And if you don't succumb to this SMP cock-hungry Nazi bastards, then you are a bad person, and you will get browbeaten and beat up at every polling station. That's the police in Scotland. That is the police in Scotland. We have no opposition. Help us, world. I'm giving a shout out to the rest of the world. Please help us, Scots. We have slipped into a political and police dictatorship. Please help us. Buy our bananas. We need buy our bananas and set us free. You fucking think I'm fucking joking, man? Scotland has slipped into a fucking dictatorship. And the only way out of this is if you buy our bananas. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. No, but in all seriousness, we do need you to buy our bananas. If you don't buy our bananas, how the fuck are we going to survive? We're going to have to rely on the SNP fucking handouts. Sturgeon's going to come along with our fucking dish out pieces of fish. Yeah, this is my auntie. This is my uncle. See, she's sturgeon, she's a fish. So she's dishing out her family. So she's dishing out fish parcels. I don't eat seafood. I'm fucked. I can't eat seafood. I'm honestly really concerned about how I'm going to survive in this SNP dictatorship. I honestly don't. I'm going to have to. I think I'm going to have to apply for political asylum in Wales or England or Northern Ireland, because fucking little Hitler isn't going to be having me at all, man. Because I am not down with her shit. She's talking about fucking. She's talking about us having. There we go. She's talking about us having fucking masks and all that for like 2 years and shit. And fucking England and all that are turning back to normal. I think I'm going to have to go back. I think I'm going to have to go to England as a political refugee. Maybe if I brown-face myself up and call myself fucking Mohammed and bounce up in a fucking rubber dinghy. You know what I'll do is I'll just inflate a rubber dinghy for the mouth of the Clyde and just float down. I think I'll go to Wales. Wales sounds easier because I can float down to Wales easier. And I'll just go with my brown face. And I'll be given I'll be given a house. That's what I'm going to fucking do, man. In fact, I've got an inflatable mattress through there. I'm pretty sure that will fucking see me down to Wales. Because I want to make it look good, you know. I want to make help. You know, I want to do the secret signal. Just like in Team America, I want to do that shit. And I think I'll survive the waves, and then I can get political asylum in Wales, and I'll fit in perfectly because I won't be able to speak the Wales. Just like, hey, you like lava bread? Hey, do you like gold looking chain? Hey. And I'll get fucking a house, car. Man, I'm fucking sorted. Man, I'm getting my blow up bed and sailing down to the north of Wales. Brown facing myself up, call myself Mohammed. All good in the hood, man. Fucking wow. And hopefully I might be able to anyway, I am going down to Wales. I want some lava bread and goldy looking chain and some Mohammed rights. I'm gonna make up a religion and shit. and make sure my rights get catered for. No, I want hookers and blow on tap. It's my fucking religious right. And if I don't get the hookers and blow on tap, it's to the European Court of Human Rights. And they don't take too kindly to white folk treating Mr. Muhammad like me, or soon to be, badly. Anyway, right, that's enough piss about that.
2022 Beijing Winter Olympics were forced to install a very invasive app on their phones. But it's far, far worse than you know.
Uh-oh. Worse than we know.
You have to understand that since the beginning of the pandemic, it has been mandatory for all Chinese citizens to have a COVID tracking app installed on their phones. Well, at least if they expect to go anywhere and gain access to any supermarket or public area in any case. It works by tracking exactly where you go, and the idea behind it is that if you perhaps go into a supermarket and later on somebody who was in the same supermarket tests positive, they can then update and say that anyone that went into that supermarket was potentially exposed to COVID. And so it gives you a little code on your phone, like a green health code. And when you walk into a supermarket, etc., they have to scan this code and they will only allow you in.
Right, so what this cunt's getting these knickers in a twist about is basically the track and trace app that we've had here in the UK. Right, now, I'll be honest, see if the track and trace app was brought to us by the deep state Illuminati, want to fucking track and trace us all, well, I don't think we've got anything to worry about. The app sucked. It never really worked. Nobody fucking used it, and nobody continues to use it. It's a complete fucking failure. All it is a big bucket to throw a couple of billion quid in. And I would love to be the motherfucker fucking holding that bucket. That's all I'm saying. And I'm assuming it might have been one of the fucking cabinet's pals holding that bucket. Hey! 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 That's what, like Bobo like that. We need a nap. We really need to. We really need a nap. And this cunt like that. Hey! Like just pulling a fucking the bullshittest app they could out their arse at the cheapest possible fucking. No giving a shit because they know it's worthless. They just want the money. They've already got the fucking billions of dollars a contract. All they need to do now is create an app that when people download it gives an illusion that something's happening. So that's what happened. Again, like I just don't think it's like a fucking big mad fucking crazy Illuminati conspiracy. It's a bunch of fucking chancellors like that. Hey. See, if my pal was Prime Minister and I could write shitty apps, I would want the contract, you know what I mean? And if I got a contract and it was a shitty app and I got the billions of dollars, I wouldn't give a fucking flying fuck if it worked or not, or any of the fallout whatsoever. I'd be like, living the vida loca, you know what I mean? They're like fucking, those billions of pounds would be getting fucking rattled in hookers and blow, like that. It's funny because it's true. And I deny anybody to fucking be honest and say that isn't what would fucking happen if your fucking your pal was in charge and you could make a fucking app like Pac-Man. Hey! All we need to do is make an app that touches The track and trace app in the UK is a pile of shite. Nobody uses it. People that do use it, it's all fake and false. Oh man, this is a pile of shit. Billions. It's not like Keir Star, man. It's billions with a B for a fucking app no cunt uses. It's useless. Who gives a fuck? That's what I'm thinking. Who gives a fuck? Oh god. Right. There's a star hanging over there. He pretends he is the opposition, but he's Boris Johnson with fucking no funny hair. There's a star hanging over there. He pretends he's the opposition, but he's just Boris Johnson with a funny hair. That's all he is, man. The fucking hell. Anyway. You can't win. Oh, hold on. Have I won? I don't think I have won. Oh no, haven't I won? Oh no, I have won! Yay! Woo! Woohoo! See, that's how you fight the power. You bet on football matches and win. Yay! I turned £5 into £22, motherfucker. It only cost me 150 quid to win that £22, but I'm still winning. Alright? Anyway, but aye, that's pretty cool. I won that. Right, let's look at the rest of this push. Somebody's in danger. Sky's telling us we're in danger.
And if it's green, if it's yellow or red or whatever, then you know.
Oh, he's talking about the app. The athletes have the track and trace thing that we already have. It's a pile of shite. It's just money making. Fucking right. Oh, Tim Pool the fool. As I said, man, this is me touching base with YouTube for the first time in ages, man. I love this, the way this guy pretends. I love it, like a lot of them. I'm an independent journalist, man. Independent journalist. I'm just telling you the angle that's not on the mainstream media. Seriously? So you're using all the mainstream media articles to point at and laugh at, but you're no part of the mainstream media. Okay. Plus, also as well, you can't admit that you're a baldy motherfucker. And when some guy pulled off your hat, you pure shat, you brick, man. It's the funniest thing ever. If you've never seen that, Google it, man. It's hilarious. Tim Pool gets his hat pulled off because he's like, see underneath his hat, he's a baldy motherfucker. I mean, like pure baldy. No, like me baldy, but him baldy.
Being factored in, Joe Biden's aggregate approval rating has hit a record low.
Oh my god, calm down, mate, man. You're almost like fucking battering my earlugs in here. I thought you were an independent, calm down journalist. Well, it's just a coincidence that he says lots of pro-Trump stuff and lots of anti-Biden stuff, but he's independent. He independently hates Biden and loves Trump.
According to Real Clear Politics average, it's around 38%. And that means at the same time in his presidency as
Fucking hell, man. Hold on, man. I'm going to have to fucking...
Donald Trump, Joe Biden has a lower approval rating.
Mate, lay off the coffee or the crack cocaine. Either or. Just like a Ross v. Friends would say to him.
Than one of the most disapproved of presidents we've ever had. Now, of course, you can say the reason people didn't like Donald...
Now, of course, you could say this guy isn't independent because he sucks Donald Trump's fucking cock and all he does is talk down Biden. And, of course, he does it from an independent stance. Let's just listen how independent he is.
Trump was the media, which suggests the reason Joe Biden's approval rating is so low is not just his failures, for which there are many. I mean, Afghanistan was bad. COVID restrictions.
So he's now going to list Joe Biden's failures. Of course, he's independent. Tell you how good Trump is. And list Joe Biden's failures.
Have been deeply unpopular. The economy is in shambles. But you also have the realization that the media narrative is collapsing. Along with this decline in Joe Biden's approval rating comes the ratings of mainstream and corporate press rapidly dropping. CNN riddled with scandals. And you have just...
Well, CNN is the most popular news outlet. It's kind of like the BBC over here in the UK. It's the most coolest organisation to hit over the head with that independent international independent journalist club. Now, I would point to the many occasions Donald Trump's been sitting in a slanging match with CNN, and then point to the fact that this guy's just entering into the exact same dynamic, and then point to him like being a clearly pro-Trump propagandist, and he'll just go, I'm independent.
Generally, regular
He's so independent that he took money from Paul Joseph Watson to travel to Sweden to prove that there was places in Sweden where you would get the shit kicked out of you if you bounced about with hundreds of fucking expensive equipment. And he also hasn't proven how bald he is or isn't, because he'll never take off his wee stupid beanie fucking hat as if like he's a character for fucking South Park or something. Fucking moron, man. Honestly, and there's so many people that just fall at this guy's feet and go, oh.
Americans.
Him and Luke Judowski. Fucking big nose fucking motherfucker. Can't see how they've been positioned within the independent media. Independent, my fucking asshole, man.
Waking up to this and siding with a more Republican narrative. Now, perhaps the issue is that it's not a Republican narrative. When you look at polling, you see that independent voters and Republicans tend to be more aligned on the issues and the problems facing this country, which suggests the cult narrative of the corporate press and their...
Everybody's on my cult bandwagon, you know. Every cunt's in a cult now. Everything's a cult. You know, back in the day, man, it was like, here, look, the Truther Industrial Complex is a cult. Look at the state, everybody bouncing about, fucking worshipping Nibiru, and if you step outside the narrative, they start saying Jesus and toast and telling everybody you were speaking about them. Which is weird, because when they suggested that you were speaking about everybody, nobody could ever say that I was speaking about anybody at any point. It was just an old paranoid fucking android motherfuckers, Jesus and toast rhetoric, just like this, like bullshit created in the fucking insane in the membrane.
Alignment with Democrats is over, and that's why they're so desperately going after Joe Rogan. Right now, we're seeing all of these stories pop up where...
Oh my god, so everybody's now worship. Look, Joe Rogan's an obvious fucking... He's obviously like coming for a particular point of view, and what people can't fucking understand and comprehend is he's nailed his flag to a mast, and that's why people are coming after him, because there's other people that have nailed their flag to the other mast. And like the thing that's confusing people is like, oh, Joe Rogan's just independent, he just tells it as it is, man. Doesn't he, man? like on a sentence basis, maybe he does tell it as it is, but his radio show as a whole, or his podcast or whatever, is clearly coming from fucking a particular fucking field of view, and like, you know, more power to him, man. And, you know, I might actually come for that fucking particular point of view myself. But to sit there and pretend that you're all independent and just telling it as it is and independent, bullshit, man. Fucking hell, don't fucking lie to me. Fucking sit there and act like, oh, I have no idea why Spotify are getting such a bad... Well, because you're on the opposite side of vaccinations, and the opposite side is to try and sell you fucking as many vaccinations as possible, so you're clearly coming for fucking one camp, and that's why the other camp is coming after you. And to deny that and sit there and go, I have no idea why they're targeting me like they are, is fucking, it's disingenuous. He's either a fucking idiot, moron, retard, which he clearly isn't, or he's fucking playing the fucking game, and all he's doing is tickling people's balls. Oh, tickle your balls. Oh, take your vitamins and do this instead of the vaccines. But I'm independent. No, he's clearly not fucking independent. He's clearly coming for a fucking particular fucking point of view and camp. And he's not admitting it. That's the thing that pisses me off. Sitting there fucking pretending he's all fucking independent and, hey, I just see it as it is. No, you don't, mate. Fucking talk shite. Invite Alex Jones on for another couple of years and laugh at him, mate. Aye, then we'll think you're independent. Anyway, but each to their own, man. Each to their own, because I know a lot of people are out there fucking loving the old Rogan and all that the now, but I'm a weirdo, man. I always go as against the grain, but I just don't. I actually like and respect Joe Rogan and his points of view and stuff. It's the bullcrap persona of him sitting up there going, hey, I'm just a down to earth man who smokes weed with the man on the street. Fucking talk shite, mate. You're sitting there selling weed, fucking self-help books, fucking jiu-jitsu, fucking this, fucking Sue. You're selling all sorts of shite to all sorts of fucking people. I've sat and witnessed folk copying you fucking prick. If it's not the fucking martial arts and all the vitamins and all that. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying I've witnessed that, and for him to deny it's happening, or for him to deny he even knows it's fucking happening, is disingenuous, I think. Because you can't be in that position of influence and not fucking admit that you're fucking influencing motherfuckers, whether it be X, Y, or Z. And it's disingenuous for him to fucking portray himself as like, all I did was eat a banana upside down 20 times. I had no idea everybody else would do it. You know, see if Joe Rogan fucking, I don't know, had a wank upside down and fucking came in a banana and ate it. You know how many thousands, if not how many hundreds of thousands of people would copy that, thinking it was the gravity of the potassium helps it hit your system quicker. You know, maybe I'm off the mark, but I don't know. And again, I'm not saying that I'm not. I've not listened to Joe Rogan for a long time, to be honest with you, because it did get a bit monotonous after a while. It's kind of just the same shit 24/7. But I'm not saying like I'm not a fan or anything. Or if you listen to him, you're the worst person put on the planet. I'm just putting out a suggestion there that Joe Rogan is your modern day mainstream media. And he'll sit up there and go, mainstream media, it's like RT. sitting up there going, mainstream media, mainstream media, mainstream media. Like, you're in fucking Freeview. You're in more homes than the BBC, motherfucker. There's many homes as the BBC. Joe Rogan is fucking, he's in the fucking psyche of fucking more people worldwide than anything else that I know about. And he still talks about how the mainstream media, you are the fucking mainstream media, man. You are the influence. You're the person that's influencing all these people when they don't think they're getting influenced. Because that's the way you influence people, innit? Oh, he's just been real, man. It's just been... Joe Rogan's a fucking 4.5 foot midget. The fucking, he's getting Napoleon complex, and that's why he works for the UFC. And, why not love his podcast? Because he's got lots of groovy and crazy people on and all that. But he's no different for fucking everything else, man. And you better believe the shit that he gets on. He's making a fortune for all the shit that he's selling and all this product and all the people that he's punting and pushing. And that's how he makes all his dough. But more power to him. I don't know, man. He's the old man. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Joe Rogan is the fucking oracle, and I just don't get it. Maybe Tim Pool can solve the world's problems.
It's time to end the mandates and time to end the lockdowns. Dr. Fauci comes
time to take your hat off, Baldy.
Out and says maybe we will be getting back to normal because they've realized they've lost. Now it's fascinating.
Well, cheers, punk, because I genuinely see expressing that it's a genuine point of view I've got, man. But see expressing that, I don't feel comfortable because there's people that I know that I would like to think I'm friends with that really like Joe Rogan and his podcast and stuff. And I would hate to think they would fall out with me because I have a different opinion about that thing than them. But I can't lie about my fucking opinion about that shit. But maybe I'm just uber skeptical about all this. It's like Alex Jones, like trying to portray himself as like the resistance and all that. Like, more people listen to you than the BBC. In fact, you're quite happy to fucking get your dick out on the table and talk about your fucking figures and your numbers and your viewers and how many hours and look, I'm bigger than this and bigger than that, blah, 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 blah. But then still portray yourself as the little guy fucking fighting the fucking big one when you're saying that you're the big guy. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. That Alex Jones portraying himself as the resistance when Donald Trump was in the fucking White House. It's fucking Alex Jones. Alex Jones would honestly give Donald Trump a fucking blowjob and a rim job. Wouldn't he? Easy. Like, I know it's funny, but it's fucking true. He'd probably fucking lick his fucking asshole, man. And love it.
Here is it's not just in the United States, which says to me it's a media victory for us. In Canada.
For us? Who's us, Tim Pool? I thought you were independent.
Following the trucker protest, we're now hearing that COVID mandates are being lifted. In the UK, lifted. In the US.
Right, here, listen, baldy motherfucker. No, oh my god. This was an epiphany moment for me back in the day when I heard Alex Jones and his little fucking English cocksucking fucking motherfucker, Paul Joseph Watson, I couldn't remember his name there, talking about shit that was happening in the UK and spinning it to fit their weird, twisted American narrative. Just like this. This guy, this baldy bastard, is trying to say that the mandates in the UK, England, not Scotland, because we've got little Hitler, Zeke the sturgeon. He's trying to portray, in fact, he is portraying that it's some sort of a result of blockades. Does anybody stay in the UK here? Or are we all fucking American-centric fucking wankers? Is there anybody in the United Kingdom here that got a fucking window? Is there anybody in the United Kingdom that's got a fucking high street? Is there anybody in the United Kingdom that fucking can see what's happening outside their front door instead of this wee baldy bastard from fucking America trying to insert into your head what's going on? This guy's trying to insinuate that the mandates getting lifted in England and as a result of some sort of a blockade. Listen.
Lifted. New York, Illinois are being lifted. They've lost. Now, what's fascinating here is they've lost in the United States.
They've lost. The Illuminati. They have lost. You baldy bastards. Who are you talking about? They. Who the fuck are you talking about? They. And then you start using my fucking country as some example to prop up your fucking baldy bastard fucking American fucking bullshit. You fucking Yankee Doodle fucking dandy. Take fuck. Love to fucking smash you in the fucking face, you fucking baldy prick. I'm not joking. Listen to this shit. Fear-mongering, opportunist, propagandist little baldy bastard. No idea what's happening here in the UK. No idea why Bobo fucking Johnson's removing all the mandates. But he's bouncing on the fucking bandwagon and using it as some sort of a fucking example as how fucking truckers. Woo-woo! Oh man, seriously. This is the wee baldy bastard that went to fucking Sweden on fucking Paul Joseph Watson's money to prove that some shit that fucking wasn't happening was happening, and he's doing it again, the wee baldy cunt. Honestly, these fucking pricks.
To me, it's a media victory for us in Canada. Following,
it's a media victory for us. Mate, I would fucking pull your pants aside and fuck your fucking face like a fucking...
The trucker protest, we're now hearing that COVID mandates are being lifted. In the UK, lifted. In the US, lifted. New York, Illinois, they are lifting the mandates early because they've seen the polling. And
because they've seen the polling. No, you fucking baldy fucking prick. See how he's inferring that what's happened here in the UK? He's just bouncing it all into one. How many fucking unthinking fucking idiots are out there just gobbling up this baldy fucking American pricks bullshit? How many people in the UK don't fucking step out their front door and listen to this cunt and think they know what's happening in the UK because of this fucking baldy bastard?
I will say this. I stand corrected. You know, early on.
You'll stand fucking decked if I ever fucking see you about. I'll rip the fucking, your stupid little hat off your fucking head, call you a baldy prick, and then batter you in the fucking face and say, don't tell me what's happening in my own country, you prick. Bang. Like, that's what's happening in Scotland.
In the year, a month, I mean, it's only February, but, we're on Timcast IRL. I'm talking to Luke Rudkowski of We Are Change, and I said, I think we're in...
I was talking about Luke Judowski. Is that wee fucking Jew bastard still fucking bouncing about, man? With his big fucking hooter. Fucking... I'm an independent journalist. Look at the fucking... look at this. Look how big my nose... Look how big my Jew nose is. I'm independent, man.
Get more lockdowns. I think the Democrats are desperate. I think they've realized they've lost, and they're only... The only thing they have is locking people down. Luke's...
Well, you're going to... You baldy bastard, and your big fucking nose friend are going to lose... They're going to lose their ability to talk shite shortly. They're going to have to twist it another way. Because, as he said, the UK is moving out of restrictions and mandates and all that. So as countries keep fucking losing mandates and all that, where's their deep state Illuminati conspiracy shit going to go? Do you know what I mean? That trucker shit would never happen in the UK because the UK's lifting all the shit. Apart from Scotland, because we've got little Hitler. Zeke the sturgeon. You need to do that or the SNP will break down my door and kidnap me. Zeke sturgeon.
Said to me, no, I think with Omicron, they're going to back down. They've lost, and this will be the end. Now, the reason I didn't agree with Luke is that his position on this was fairly pragmatic.
The reason I didn't agree with Luke. Do you listen to these assholes? This is a wee baldy bastard that hasn't got the balls to admit that he's baldy in front of the fucking world. You've got Luke Judowski, who fucking can't admit that he's a big-nosed fucking Zionist fucking Jew shell. And he bounces about going, we are change, and he's also fucking been caught fucking pocketing a good bit of dough for that whole organisation and suing somebody the door. He's a fucking money fucking grabbing Jew bastard. Like a lot of Jews, like Scots, stereotypical Jews, like Scotland, people, shite at sports, money grabbing bastards. Stereotype isn't by accident. But anyway, listen to this shit. I've not listened to these assholes in fucking years, actually. And they're still doing the same pish. Now, what I wonder is is it the same people that keep falling for the same trick and keep funding them? Or do they keep just mining new arseholes that have just woke up to the deep state Illuminati New World Order?
As if the Democrat uniparty establishment and their media allies were playing anything based on logic. Sure, Omicron is more infectious, but substantially less deadly. That would reason...
Well, and I don't know about you, but I always trust baldy bastards on YouTube when it comes to medical advice. See, when I want advice about Megatron, the Megatron variant and stuff, I always listen to baldy bastards on YouTube who can't actually take their hat off on fucking camera because they're baldy bastards and can't admit they're baldy bastards to their whole big subscription thing, mate. So they need to wear a hat like they're on a fucking... what's that cartoon thing? South Park! Needs to wear a hat like Kenny on South Park. But anyway...
Or would show that we're likely going to have tons of people getting really, really sick, or I should say tons of people will get sick, like many people will get sick, not really sick, and that will result in more natural immunity, which will result in cases going down and hospitalizations going down. Now that's...
Right, I'm getting bored now.
Today, we're going to see how many seconds it takes Tesla full self-driving
to this is quite funny.
Completely Skynet and decide it's going to exterminate the first human that it sees. In this case, some random cyclist who just happened to be in front of the Tesla when someone turned on their Tesla full self-driving. Now, a lot of you will be thinking, nah, this can't be right. Tesla full self-driving was engineered by genius, entrepreneur, billionaire, visionary Elon Musk. And he was so confident that this was going to change the world that about 6 months ago he says, hey, we've got this full self-driving software. Why don't we put it into a robot, which will make us the biggest robotics company in the world? And we all
Boys,
have a great review.
I'm only 2 weeks behind you. He's been a baldy bastard, man.
This amazing piece of robotics that has been engineered by Elon Musk himself.
If I keep fucking shaving my own, if I keep cutting my own hair, man, I'll be a baldy bastard in 2 days. Yeah. Never mind 2 weeks.
This was his amazing piece of robotics. Well, no.
Well, there's a robot.
This was just a prototype. The real one.
Anyway, I think I shared this. I love this guy's channel, man.
We all know.
He's like a pure geek guy that loves busting all the conspiracy bull crap, man. And he does it with
like we all remember,
science!
One of the most random recent examples when...
I don't know, he's just taking the piss out of Tesla there. But...
has some of the best driving skills in the business. Seconds it takes after the for Tesla full self-driving.
But now with the software update, you can actually make thousands of people drive safer just with the software update overnight.
Wow. Just with one Thanos snap. Just think of how amazing this is going to be. So now let's count down how many seconds it takes.
Shit.
A update on how truly incredible this software is going to be with the one Thanos snap, we're going to have a Tesla fan, right? So the Tesla update on how truly incredible this software is going to be with the one Thanos snap, we're going to have a Tesla fan, right? So the Tesla full self-driving beta testers are hand selected by Tesla to have some of the best driving skills in the business, and of course be very loyal Tesla customers. So let's hear their vision for Tesla full self-driving.
But now, with the software update, you can actually make thousands of people drive safer. Just with the
thousands of people.
Just with one Thanos snap. Just think of how amazing this is going to be. So now, let's count down how many seconds it takes after the Thanos snap before the robo-taxi, the full self-driving goes Skynet on us. Let's count them down.
Wow, that's actually helpful.
3 seconds. That's amazing. Let's watch that moment of karma again.
You can actually make thousands of people drive safer just with the software update overnight.
Wow,
look how safe.
Yeah,
that's actually helpful.
Yep, going to mow down the cyclist.
You think about it. I don't know how many Teslas there are on the road, but within 3 seconds, you can get them all to drive like this. And there's only one last piece of, how do we say? Yeah,
this is funny.
Let's go with karma in this video. And that's what the dedicated Tesla beast tester says at the end of this.
Are we going to have to cut that?
We're going to have to cut that. And just in case you missed it.
Are we going to have to cut that?
We're going to have to cut that. Yeah. So, that's today's video. I'm just doing some little tests. You know, you take the red pill, you take the blue pill. If you enjoyed the video, drop a thumbs up on it. And I'll see you next time.
I'm pretty sure I shared his link, man. I like his channel, man. He does a lot of it's like Spock watching conspiracy stuff, you know. It's like really, it applies pure ultimate logic to a lot of shit, which a lot of times just blows it out the water, and you're like, oh hey, you can see through the smoke of war. I mean, for example, one of the most interesting videos I've ever seen him do was in relative terms, it was quite recent, and it was all the recent. It was new UFO stuff brought out with the American military and stuff, and it had the black and white camera. Probably with a plane. I think it was a plane recording it. But anyway, it had all the data around the sides and all that kind of jazz and stuff. And he deciphered it and just blew it apart and showed what it actually was. You know, like, it's not the US government releasing footage of UFOs. It's the US government releasing footage of them being able to track birds. Because that's what it turned out to be. It turned out to be ducks or birds. But his theory was that the reason it was put out there was for the American military to show off to the Chinese, the Russians, so on and so forth, their ability to be able to track things that small and moving that quick. Because that's a technical feat. And that's why the footage was released. And it was released, and your average news organisation was like, America admits UFOs are real. When it was just America going, here, look, this is what we can do, motherfuckers. And I think the latter sounds more plausible to me than the accidentally leaking out proof of little green men and whatnot. But hey ho. Shit, let me see. Right ho, so let me see. Push the button. Push the button. Right, they're showing that shit. That's unavailable. Why is it unavailable? Oh, it's Barry. It's the guy for the what you call it? Staying alive, staying alive. Ah, 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 staying alive. The Bee Gees. That's what I'm talking about. Barry Gibb. I knew it was in there somewhere. I just love the way that any Tom, Dick, and
all right, everyone. We start off today talking about
Crazy Harry can become like fucking political analysts on YouTube. It's brilliant. Especially when they're just like, I'm an independent journalist. Trump is amazing, and everybody else sucks. Like, aye, independent, mate. Definitely independent, man. I can see your independence coming out your Barry Gibb lookalike. Alright, everyone, I'm going to stroke my pussy.
Liz Cheney, not the most notable name in politics, mostly known for her severe Trump derangement syndrome and her
Right. So that's 9 seconds in, and the fact that he's talking about severe Trump derangement syndrome, right, straight away you're like, boom, can tell what kind of club he's in, whose club he's in, what team he's batting for. What podcasts he's listening to. That Trump derangement syndrome is common rhetoric in all the podcasts. Funnily enough, all the far right podcasts that are talking about how great Trump is. And talk about people who think Trump's a fucking moron as having Trump derangement syndrome. And this guy's all in. But he's an independent reporter, remember? He independently tries to style himself on the Bee Gees. And if I dare suggest that to any of his little minions that buy his books about him explaining what 666 means, which means he obviously knows all about politics. If you try to dare suggest that this guy's an absolute complete fraud to all his minions, they have something very similar to Trump derangement syndrome. They have truth or industrial complex derangement syndrome, whereas like you suggest to them that they're actually getting fucking manipulated like a fucking piece of putty. Oh no! No, you are. Look at you. You're parroting. I could fucking point you in the direction of 1,000,001 YouTube videos saying 90% in the exact same language that you're using independently. Anyway, let's listen to this guy independently talk about Trump derangement syndrome.
To the Democrats' witch hunt about the January 6th fiery but mostly peaceful protests. So the fact that she's got name recognition is overwhelmingly negative, and she's got to now fight a primary for her bid to become, the congresswoman from Wyoming again. Her opponent is probably going to defeat her. And normally you would expect, if you've got incumbency...
So, I guarantee, in fact I don't guarantee, I would hedge my bets to say that if I had the proper motivation, I could literally go and scour about all the right-wing fucking podcasts out there
and find out what ones this dickhead's listening to and parroting from. He has no... listen to him. All he's doing is repeating other people's positions. He has no fucking conviction in anything that he's saying. He's repeating. Everything's getting repeated from some cunt else's podcast or YouTube video. Seriously, listen to that. Listen. There is no genuine independent opinions here.
You've got more money, which is the subject of this video. Link in the description, archived, of course.
Link in description, archived, of course. Right, so good. So let's see. Fuck, he's just a pure absolute whore, man. He's in every fucking... Is this it here? So is this... So this is the... So it's CNN Politics, The Point, with Chris Kilzella. So he's reading a CNN article and rhyming and repeating it. More power to him, man. I thought he was more into 666 and shit. I don't know.
You've got a 4-to-1 fundraising advantage. Normally that's because you're more popular.
Makes you a good
Liz Cheney
analyst.
is an outlying exception to that general rule that the money flows in because you're getting more donations. In Liz Cheney's case, as I will explain, and there's also a Substack link in the description and down below in a pinned comment, a little bit different today. Her money is not coming from grassroots Wyoming citizens. It's not coming from Uncle Jed, who owns the ranch down the street, and Millie, the hipster baker. It's coming...
Well, that's funny you say that, mate, because your opinions aren't coming actually from your head. They're coming from fucking right-wing fucking web pages that you're just kind of rhyming and repeating. Anyway.
From like the Mitt Romney types within the state of Wyoming. Now, her approval we should probably get into first. There's a little bit of a divergence, let's say, in the approval polling there, and some of it has to do with favorability too. If you look at the favorability polling, Liz Cheney is so far underwater she makes Joe Biden look extremely popular. She's shy of Kamala Harris.
I don't know if you notice, this independent guy constantly puts down the left-wing incumbents, people, while still standing there, sitting there, stroking his pussy, but he's not stroking his pussy now, saying he's independent. I don't know if this guy would admit that he's obviously got biased in his reporting. Obviously. I mean, it's like so self-evident it's untrue. For all the links he leaves, the sources he leaves, the people that he's talking about. Not to mention he looks like guy for the Bee Gees.
In fact, I think she might be shy of Congress in the generic sense in some polls. Trust me, that is extremely low. In one poll some months ago, she...
Yep, I will trust you, mate. Exactly. Yeah. I'm so sceptical about the BBC and ITV and all these news outlets and all that. I'm just going to rock up and believe a fucking idiot like you on YouTube called Stex Hexenhammer 666. through somehow for the power of your esoteric knowledge of 666 and writing all your books that you fucking stuck on YouTube. You know, Mark Dice done that as well. Any cunt can write a fucking book and put it on fucking Amazon. Doesn't mean you're a fucking good author or the book's worth anything. It can be a pile of shite. Look at Mark Dice's dating book. God, hurts my head, man. These fucking freaks and fucking charlatans and fucking frauds. Fucking Kev Baker. Hey, I've had a heart attack. Give me fucking money. I need money for my heart medicine for the NHS, even though I get it free. Never believe in God. Fuck's sake, man. Honestly, I was naive when I fucking bounced into this media. I thought every cunt was telling the truth and all that. It's just full of shite. Absolutely full of fucking shite. The majority of them. I can't. I've not met anybody in the higher echelons in this fucking media that isn't full of shite. That isn't out there just fucking want to sell books, get clicks, have the best radio show, so on and so forth. And also Machiavellian, just want to fucking slit other people's throats to make it out on top. Honestly. Anyway. Let's see if there's anything. John Campbell, YouTuber. Oh, it's the old doctor guy. That's good.
Today, the 10th of February. Now, I want to look at some detailed data from the Office for National Statistics in a minute. And while...
I've got the vid. But, make your own mind up about this guy. I got the thing here. No, I've not. Make your own mind up about this guy, but I like his perspective and whatnot. It calls him doctor, but I think he's like an ex-nurse, but splitting hairs and whatnot. He does come from a position of not just talking shite for fucking YouTube, basically. And he seems quite. He always seems quite reasonable and all that in the way he addresses shit. So on and so forth. Whether you agree or disagree, that's kind of not the point. It's more just getting a different perspective. Alright, Cheech, Pontiac, and Roberto. How you doing, my man? So I'm pretty sure I shared that with you. He's going to go and find out who he is, what he's all about, so on and so forth. And this was me just touching base with the... I'm trying to think of the best way to the descriptive words about these pair of charlatans, man. Rip-off merchants, opportunists, fear-mongering fucking pieces of shit, full of crap motherfuckers. Bite your like David Icke would bite your dick off and spit it into his son's mouth just to fucking make sure his cord went out on BBC. That, what's his name? London Real. I even forget his fucking name. I don't even want to know his name. These aren't these aren't like myself, just fucking absolutely idiots that fell for the. That's what I think I am. I'm an idiot that fell for the sales line. You know, like I did bounce into the truth movement thinking it was about the truth, and it just slowly unravelled, man. The more I dived into it, the more I could see it was like a pissing competition between personalities a lot of the time, and it wasn't about the truth. But hey ho. Alright, Jamesy boy, how you doing? Mr. Campbell was telling everybody last year get vaxxed is now flip-flopped another asshole. Right, so was he like pro-vax, mate? Like back in the day? Like I swear I've only tuned into him in the last couple of months, and he's no really. His show is the breakdance. I want to bounce into Vanilla Ice. Ice, baby. TURTLT power. TURTLT power. See, I remember my breakdancing back for the Turtle days. James the boy, I never knew that about like that Campbell dude. I've only recently like fucking like googled him and shit to fucking find out like if he was a real doctor. And I don't think he's a doctor. I think he's just a nurse, an old nurse. I don't know, maybe the Wikipedia's wrong. Anyway, let's get rid of melted welly boot fucking face. Look at the fucking state of these cunts. A suit doesn't make a man, but a man makes a suit. Oh man, I'm just looking at the beef. What's that? As busker in the park. Right, what the fuck were we talking about there? Oh, that doctor guy, let's go and look at his Wikipedia. Oh fuck. Can't wait to get in my bed, man. Oh, that's good tea. Okay. What the fuck is this? Oh, there we go. Retired nurse. Right, so, alright, well done. Retired nurse educator. Is that different for a nurse? Like, I'm a simpleton, so I would think he's a nurse educator, so he's a nurse that educates nurses. You know, the clues in the name, you know, I'm a simpleton. An author. On his Dr. John Campbell. So can a nurse call themselves a doctor? Obviously so. I know I'm being pedantic, but like, if I'm sitting fucking in a hospital bed dying, and two cunts rock up, and one says they're a nurse, one says a doctor, I'm going with the doctor's call, no the nurses. Unless the nurse's call is stocking suspenders and a blowjob. Woo! How dare you say that? How dare you want a fucking wee sexy fucking maid nurse when you're on your deathbed and a good blowjob to go out with? How dare? Somebody think about that. Good period. Oh, he made false claims. This is a wiki fact. He made false claims about the use of the anti-parasitic drug Inverneware as COVID-19 treatment. A few weeks later, another widely viewed video of his was used by anti-vaccination activists to support the misinformation that COVID-19 vaccines cause widespread. I don't know if everything he says is spot on. I can see how it gets used by a particular political leaning for particular political reasons, and it's nothing to do with wanting to save people from the vaccine or not save them from the vaccine, or whatever way you want to look at it. It's all about political game, I believe. And that's why trying to get anywhere near a proper understanding of this shit is really hard, because most people at the top are somehow corrupted one way or the other to propagate their political leaning, rather than just tell you as it is, man. But who knows? Right, hold on. YouTuber. What a shit title. He has a PhD in nursing. Jamesy boy, I never knew you could get a PhD in nursing, to be honest with you, mate. I knew you could get qualifications. I never knew you could get a PhD. I never trust anyone who wears any tie. It's a noose you put on yourself. He's done a PhD, so he's a doctor. I can't remember what the PhD was. He's not a doctor in the way we would think. Right, so he's like a fucking doctor in ingrown toenails or something. Sophie, I get you. I know, It's like the way you can be a doctor and all. It's like Doctor Who. A doctor of doctrine. I'm a doctor, a sex doctor. Take the right. An influencer. Well, he certainly seems to get. Well, he's got his fucking own Wikipedia page, and his videos get fucking millions of views, if I remember right. And I'll be honest, man, it's kinda like his videos are kinda like, it's the kind of shit I fall for. And I'm aware of it, right, which means I don't fall for it that hard, but I still fall for it in a sense that, like the way his videos are put together and presented, it's all very News at 10, innit? It's all very BBC. It's all very prim and proper. I don't say fuck, cunt or bugger. You know, which is the thing that puts my fucking back up, to be honest. Because no cunt is like that, or maybe people are like that. I just don't know them. But I do enjoy the shit that he puts out there. But I think I do understand that, like, like everybody on the boob tubes and the social medias, or most people, that everybody's got their own wee angle and place they're coming from, kind of thing, you know. But anywho, I enjoy listening to his bullcrap. For the wrongs, for the rights, for the fights. Well, I think I might actually pull through most of that. I have great stuff. Fuck, it's only nearly 12 o'clock. Fuck's sake. Right, I'm going to do the off. So, anybody want to get anything in, stick it in the chat ASAP. And I can try and read it and respond. He's another one that probably went into profession to harm and care for people. You've missed the context of that shit. Oh, talking about what's his name? Old Johnny boy. It's hard to fucking it's me personally, I find it hard to decipher that kind of shit, where it's coming from. You know, I've been stung too many times. I've been naive to think like, oh, that person just wants to save the planet. And I mean, yeah, you scratch beneath the surface, or you hang about long enough, and you see what is really going on. So when you get so cynical then in future when you're presented with people like this dude that appears to just be trying to enlighten people and whatnot. Your skepticism's through the roof and you're trying to look for a covert fucking angle where there might no be one, but there might well be one. Who knows? I use YouTube to listen to ska, rocksteady, reggae, and right. Crocodile shoes. Good one, Pontiac man. That'd have been good, mate. Crocodile shoes. Crocodile shoes. Oh, it's like you're having a grand old time, Pontiac. Just make sure you don't, if you're ever going to Newcastle, don't take a jacket. You just need to bounce about in a t-shirt at fucking minus 28 degree fucking conditions, man. People who tend to go right to the point are highly credible. Then we keep it on and on and on are probably bullshit scammers. Well, I know what you mean, Cheech. It's like I think you can hear it all over YouTube where it's people regurgitating shite. It's not even like offering up solutions or people giving people giving people an option. It's almost just like it's like circle jerks. That's what it is, man. It's like circle jerks and people blowing smoke up each other's ass about how fucking, oh man, I really think you're so onto something there, and you're like, no man, you're seeing Jesus and toast. Come on. But each to their own. I just think things are a hell of a lot more complicated and contrived and shit than maybe a lot of people believe, in the sense that a path a lot of people are put down is like there's like one singer, one song, and there's one group, one thing, me, and everybody's pulling in one direction. I think it's way more complicated than that, man. There's competing groups left, right, and centre. I mean, all you do is need to look at a family. Look at a family unit, brothers, sisters, cousins, so on and so forth. Those motherfuckers are competing with each other, willing to slit each other's throat, never mind fucking put it on a larger scale when you're competing for world power and family power and political power, so on and so forth. I believe it's a hell of a lot more complicated than any of us will ever know. There's so many competing powers, entities, structures out there. It's untrue that we'll never believe it. Like brothers competing against sisters, cousins, so on and so forth within the real power families of the world. Never to mind the shit that the common folk are allowed to kind of peek in on. I just think I don't think I would ever be privy to getting my head round the way the fucking shit works. I don't think a lot of other people would be as well, but a lot of people try and simplify it to understand it. I think. I just don't think it's that simple. I just think it's a lot more, hell of a lot more complicated than any of us will ever understand. And all you do is need to go and look at the power struggles throughout fucking history. I mean, I could point to millions, but the one I would like to point to, because I always do it, and it's because it's my history and my heritage and shit. Robert the Bruce, man. Everybody fucking sucks Robert the Bruce's dick, man. The gun fucking betrayed William Wallace and became king by stabbing the proper fucking the person that was next in line to be king, stabbing him in the back in a church or a kirk. What was it? Dunfermline? But anyway, Robert the Bruce became king by stabbing some cunt in the back in a kirk, in a church. That's what we call kirk. And fast forward to today, because he grabbed power and ran with it. To this day, the Scottish royal, the royal coat of arms of Scotland is Robert the Bruce's coat of arms. They're lying rampant. Which you could say is the line of Judea. You could say lots of things. But aye, man, I'll just talk shite. So there's John Campbell. What else? No, I think that's about all the bullcrap I've got to talk about. Aye, it is. But the Grand Old Duke of York, he had 10,000 whores. He macked them up to the top of the hill, and he fucked them down again. Sorry. Do. There we go. Right, so we'll have a wee shifty at the the chitty chat, and then I'll do the off. This shit changes. This shit changes. How is the people? I think you're saying there, cheats, about them just making shit up with the Ukraine thing. Even the left and right agendas are all fucked up. I know, mate, it's mental. You've got conservatives down in England that aren't conservatives. You've got a Labour Party whose leader is a sir and is basically Boris Johnson without the stupid fucking hair. Up here in Scotland, you've got a political and police dictatorship ran by a Scottish National Party who have no intentions of any nationalistic feeling whatsoever. They want to hand over the whole sovereignty of Scotland to Brussels. They want to swap one union out for another union. And that's the world in which we stay. No political party does what it says on the tin. No fucking politician actually does what they fucking say full fucking stop. So it's all a bunch of bullshit. It's all theatre. You might as well be watching the Greek tragedies and stuff. Aye, mate, we did make the modern world, and there's an argument to be had that as much as we complain, it could be worse. It has been worse. The happy medium. You need to take the rough. You need to take the good with the bad. All that jazz. For me, it's very simplistic. I'm a proddy that never stopped protesting. Hey, so that is kind of where I'm at. I'm just going to be a moany fucking bastard, a moany wasp bastard till the day I die, because it's in my genes to be a proddy, and I'm not a proddy that went, hey, we've got a free cup of tea, man. I'm gonna put my feet up. I'm done protesting. Hey, I'm a proddy that never stopped protesting. I don't think I ever will. And I think that's the best way I could explain kind of where I come from. A proddy that never stopped protesting. But anywho's, Philadelphia? I've missed that. Philadelphia turned into Detroit or something, like a pure shithole, man. It's a shame when you see what happens, what's happened to areas of America, man. But again, you don't want to pay too much attention to that because it'll turn you into a commie. Because America's a big country and those areas could have been propped up if they had a different attitude and a different way of looking at things, and when they're so polarised with it. Philly's a dump. Am I not right in saying that Philadelphia is the Keystone State? I don't know if anybody understands the significance of that, but I'm pretty sure Philadelphia is the Keystone State, if I remember right. And just type into your Googles what a keystone is. And then when you figure out what the keystone is, and the symbolism of it, and then when you look at all the sheriff's badges, which are keystones in America, a lot of the sheriff's departments' badges are on a keystone. Not all of them, but a lot of them. For obvious reasons, I'd say. Right, I'm going to do the off, man. I've wasted enough people's time, and that's 12 o'clock, man, fuck's sake. Talked well too much shite. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Thumbs it up. Share it with your friends, families, foes. Help the channel and the show grow, man. But if you did enjoy it, had a giggle, and enjoy what I do, stick a wee thumbs up. That'd be well appreciated. Pontiac, Cheech, everybody else in the chat that I've not had a chance to say hi to or whatnot, thanks a lot. Tune in on Friday. Hopefully I'll do a wee shindig on Friday. You'll wait and see what's happening and all that jazz, you know. And if I don't see you on Friday, I'll definitely see you next Tuesday. I can watch a wee bit more of the YouTubes. Do a wee bit of reporting back of the craziness of the boob tubes. Which is all good. So Pontiac, thanks, Cheech, ta, everybody that watched. Thumbs it up, share it, friends, family, foe. I've got a sore throat, so I'm good to go. Catchies! Clips! Remember, citizens, the only way to survive and thrive is to subscribe and hit the bell, and $9.95 will keep you out of hell. Catchies!